All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to All in the Nydus, our team league with the Nydus and All in teaming up. It is week number 2. I am your host, Turd Zerler. With me is your other host, Give a Bear. What's up, man?
Not much, man. I'm ready for another clan war. Last week's was pretty hype.
Yeah.
We got some returning clans, or I guess one returning clan here today, and then a brand new one. So
Yeah, I'm
good,
pretty
man.
excited. We messed around with GNR before. They've been, participants on our clan wars. Oh shit, let me mute. No. What? Okay. It was playing the video through my preview window.
I know it hit me with that.
Yeah, I hate it when it does that. Like, no. But so we don't even have any time to kill because they've already made the lobby and they've already selected their players. So I just wanted to intro that. This is week number 2. I'll run off all the winners because I had that list later, but I believe they're almost ready to jump back in. But how are you, man?
I'm doing very well. I think that question was aimed at me. There's only 2 people on the Skype call, so
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty well, man. Like I said, I'm hyped to see games today. I'm really excited for the tournament tomorrow. And we got some other pretty big things in the works for you guys. So if you stay tuned at some point through the broadcast here, we'll probably drop some little information nuggets on you guys about some upcoming events.
Yeah, we will. But yeah, it's not about us tonight. It's about UR and GNR. Again, a huge thank you to both of those clans. Before we get started, I just wanted to give their media. Neither one of them has a website, but if you're interested in contacting either one of those teams, you just go to CTL and get with them through CTL. I just wanted to throw that out there in case we forget to mention it later throughout the night. But we are already loading into our first map of the night. Is this the pretty one or is this just the green one?
This is the Sandy Beach one.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I have to do settings live on stream, but I promise not to leave the game. I was just playing before I came in, dude, getting fucking wrecked on the ladder, like...
IGX Cyclone, yeah, we will most likely play that video a couple of times throughout the night. We try not to overplay it, but make sure to do it for any new viewers that tune in mid or late broadcast.
Oh yeah, we if anything, we overplay the shit out of that video because I'm all proud of it. Like, we worked really hard to get that video made, so... but yeah, I'm sure we will. But let's introduce our players for the night. Our first player from GNR, in the top right-hand corner, I said that really weird. It's our pink Protoss player, Liquid Solo.
I imagine that was probably spelled G-N-O-U-R.
Yeah, exactly. Dude. Like, I fucked that
it's
one
all
up.
of our clan, guys, the community clan. But anyways, his opponent down in the bottom left from the brand new clan, at least for the Nydus. It is from Team UR, Alisar.
Yeah, we've been trying to work with these guys in the clan war previously, but we just haven't been able to sync up our schedules or whatever. So this will be the first time the Nydus has done any content with them, and for that we'd like to thank them. Thank you guys very much, both of you, for allowing us to cast this night tonight. We're gonna try to catch one a week, so this is week number 2, and so far we've managed to do one a week. We're 2 for 2. Like,
I know, right? Dude, we're nailing it. And I gotta say, I love this. Like, I like our clan wars and stuff, and I like all our events. But this is the first one we've done, other than that one-off one, that has really cool maps, man. I just really like seeing StarCraft can get a little bit repetitive, just, with only 3 races and only so many maps. But seeing, these different maps is just really awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to give away anything too early, but there's one map in particular that I really want to see a macro game play out on, but I guess we'll just kind of wait in case we get there when we get there. But I think everyone knows already, but, like...
Pink Snow map?
Just the one with the... Well, okay, that one was badass just because it's really aesthetically pleasing, but I want to see the macro game on the gold-based map. That shit's going to cut loose.
That weird one where you can, like, double expand, yeah.
And not to say that we didn't have a good game on it last time because it was a really good game, but we didn't have a late game. It was just kind of all a bling war or whatever, but the tank battle at the end was pretty nice on that map, so I don't know. I'm just excited for this overall, dude.
I totally agree. So taking a look at what these players are doing now that some tech has come down from both players, it looks like Alisar is going to bring out 2 adepts as he picks up warp gates. And then there are, on the other side of the map, warp gate coming in for Liquid Solo, as well as 2 adepts of his own.
Yep. Both players went up to that Stargate too, but that's something that we've been seeing a lot in PvP. I questioned it the first time all stupid, and they're like, nah, that's pretty common, so... Nothing really to note there, except for that they're both doing it. These adepts too, though. He's gonna catch him in the shade. Okay.
Very nice
probe,
there.
though.
Liquid Solo to be able to shade past those. He's going to be able to get up into Alistar's base and see exactly what's going on here. He probably, no problem, will see the Stargate. That's building an Oracle. Obviously, we know that.
Yeah.
Does he? I mean, he probably sees that for sure. Does he though? Okay, he does. He does see that. He will know.
Yep. Absolutely. And neither player is taking a second yet, man. We are in for some one-base shenaniganry. I'm pretty excited about how this is going to go down.
I feel like that's a lot of mirror matchups. You know, in
Yeah,
TVZ, obviously, it's still Zerg, so you're going to want bases and whatnot. But in TVT, you see a lot of really early double gas openers, and it looks like that seems to be the standard in PvP as well. So.
Yep. Absolutely. And so far, not too much variance in tech paths, actually. It's pretty mirrored to this point. Both of them choosing to pop out that early Oracle. We'll see who can get the most damage done with it. I guess that's the name of the game at this point, right?
Yep.
So
Alistar's Oracle coming out a little bit sooner. We got a second Oracle coming out as well. So he's going to have a slight air advantage here, at least until any sort of Phoenixes or Void Rays or something like that come out.
oh shit, the Stalker though was in position, and with an overcharge, it might be able to pick this up completely. Oh shit, we'll find out. Oh yeah, that was
very
nice. That's a pretty good pickup. I mean, it's only one Oracle, but that's a lot of damage that you just prevented by picking that up. So we'll see now that the other one is making its way across the end of the map, but we'll probably get the exact same thing on this end. Oh, there's no overcharge though. All right.
This Oracle continues to do damage, and I gotta say, I mean, to your comment earlier, the damage output of the Oracle is definitely something to be considered, but the Oracle also has other uses, you know, Revelation, making sure that you can uncloak units if you need to, or just keep an eye on the army too, so making sure that you keep that Oracle alive is super important.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure should I saying you're fully allowed to spam the crap out of that video. All right, all right. As long as all is forgiven, if I hit play on that shit a couple times, we'll be all right.
Start playing it like mid-game. Like, okay, we're a little too much here. All right, Oracle coming in to Liquid Solo's base. It's going to pick up a couple of probes here. 4 of them, it looks like.
We didn't get Game Heart. Ooh, yeah, that was my bad. I was trying to figure out before why I wasn't seeing any of the workers come up. It's because we didn't load in with the Game Heart. So I'll try to control R a lot more often and try to figure out exactly how many probes we're working with here. That was my bad. I'll try to ask him for the second lobby.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to make myself look like a total plebe here on stream, but what... I mean, it's got those bars down bottom. What is game? Does it just have a bigger? How can you tell what's Game Heart versus what we're running right now? Like, what's the difference?
Because Game Heart would, if you kill 4 probes, it would put a little box up in the corner that says 4 probes on it. And, like,
but
it literally
overlay-wise, they're similar as far as, like, if you look at the preview?
Yeah, if you look at the preview, we look exactly the same. It just isn't going to give us fancy information like when timings are finishing up on the right-hand side of the screen and probe depths on the left-hand side of the screen. You know, it's really not that big of a deal, but I'm sure we'll be able to fix it for the second one. But the one thing that it really comes in handy with is those probe kills, which is insanely important in this game.
Yep. Oh man, these Phoenixes kind of dancing around the mothership core here. Will they
they're gonna get it? Yeah.
They will, yeah. He doesn't even have to trade a Phoenix, so very nice there from Liquid Solo.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good pickup for sure. And he's going with Blink 2 behind this Liquid Solo, so we'll see how that plays in here in a minute. I'm trying to see if that third was scouted. No, so Alistar doesn't know about that third just yet either, so we'll have to keep an eye on when he finds out about that. I thought he would have flown in and seen it, but he must have missed it somehow or something.
Wait, just to be sure, do you mean Liquid Solo? Because Alistar is the one with the third.
What's that? Oh, yeah, I fucked up. Liquid Solo. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I messed up there.
I was like, I think he may know about his own third.
No, I was trying to check his vision and set his name. That was my bad.
I got you. Yeah. That shit happens, man. But yeah, you make a very good point. The third is just about to finish up now. Liquid Solo does have, like you said, Blink coming in not too long here. A couple more gateways going down. If he chooses to go all in, I mean, he could really do some massive damage on that third. But if he doesn't find the damage he needs, that third from Alistar is really going to start to run away from him.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's still gone unscouted for now, so we'll see. Maybe did the Phoenix fly over it? No, still, man. If it goes unchecked for a while, it might spiral out of control, but we do have a Dark Shrine down as well, so this game is about to spiral out of control in all different sorts of ways, really. Once Blink finishes up, I'd imagine we're about to get a little bit of aggression too, so... Okay, at least he knows about the third now.
Yep, yeah, I mean, flew those Phoenixes over, should know. He's going to get to work on this one Phoenix. I think he should be able to trade, unless Alistar's control keeps him away from... Okay, more Phoenixes joining up now. Liquid Solo is actually outnumbered and going to lose at least one. He's going to...
Oh, the Stalker's joined the fight, though. He's going to be able to pick off all of these, I'm sure. Oh, shit, okay. Damn, that was still a huge pickup, and now he has these Stalkers with Blink. And there's really not much to contest this. There's only a couple Stalkers here. for Alistar.
Should be able to get to work on that third as Alistar's trying to build as big of an army as he can to go over and fight. There's just a couple of depths and some stalkers with it right now. Nice revelation.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's trying to pump out a Void Ray, but even with that Void Ray, I don't think it's going to be quite enough. He's going to need that Immortal, but I don't know, man. The two of those combined aren't going to be able to handle this amount of stalkers when Blink is considered into play too. So third already goes down.
There's no Mothership Core here, at least, to do a Photon Overcharge. He's going to start to get up in here, and honestly, with the number of units and no Focus Fire, I mean, I think with a little bit of Focus Fire, they die. The Immortal's really going to be the key unit here to see whether or not you can take down those Stalkers, but with Blink and good micro, there it is, Liquid Solo.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to break this.
Yeah, the second you started talking about Blinks, he started working it, and now there's really just nothing to contest this at all. With that last Stalker falling, it's all just this Immortal, and he's actually forced to pull all of his probes, too. And it's pretty much downhill from here. He has a Void Ray coming out and another Immortal, but that's not going to be enough to contest this.
DT coming out from Liquid Solo as well. Is there an Observer out on the map for Alistar? No.
Oh, shit, nope.
This is going to be brutal.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'd imagine he's going to GG out once that starts wailing away, but it's already 56 probes to 28, so that was very well handled. Liquid Solo and GNR will take game number 1.
Yep, very well played. They're nice composition coming out of Liquid Solo. The third timing, I got to say, from Alistar, I really liked it. I like players who, you know, take that bold gamble and try and boost their economy, but just didn't end up paying out for him that game.
Yep, absolutely. So Blink Stalkers, man, there was just too many of them. That got too high of a number. So we're just going to jump back into lobby real quick, and we'll load into our second map. But the good news is that loser picks from here on out, so it should go really fast. But I am going to throw up this for both of the clans. And as I said earlier, if you want to get in contact with either of the teams playing tonight, maybe to join them or something, you can just do so through CTL.
That you can. Big shout out to CTL, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Some good guys.
Yeah, man.
Great guys, actually.
Oh, one up in me. I see.
No, not like that.
I call him good. You call him great. That's fine.
That's how we roll. No. That's a cool ass map though. I like it a lot because it's pretty standard for the most part, except for looks. Like it looks like none of the other ladder maps at all, but it plays fairly standard in terms of gameplay. That's twice now that we've seen somewhat of a standard game on that map. So
not too crazy of a third. I mean, it's kind of out there. You got to go around that one corner. There's some dead space in between that and the natural and main. But overall, I feel like it's a fairly easy expansion to grab. Yeah. I'm trying to look on the stream preview. It looks like the fourth is pretty far out on that map. So unless it's kind of, there's a spot directly across from the third. It's pretty small right now, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah. So I imagine we're going to see a lot of only 3 base pushes on that particular map.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to check it in. That's the one thing that I'm really happy with that we're picking with the same map pool for the entirety of this league is that we'll get to see some strats develop specifically for these maps, and it should be pretty cool from them.
I totally agree, dude. I totally agree. Like, I mean, we were talking about at the beginning of the cast, like the map pool of this is super interesting, and I think it's one of the things that really makes this an interesting like tournament, or not tournament, but event. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I hope we can pick up like a match every week, so we'd be able to see. Oh shit, he declined. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the next players in here, they should have map pick, and we should roll pretty smoothly from there. So bear with us real quick. Pretty good game. Good game for the first one though.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I mean, for a PvP, right,
he's up next.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, exactly. Like, people like to hate on mirrors, but at least it wasn't like some one base cheese all in. Like, we at least made it into somewhat of a reasonable mid game.
Yep. Really, the DT in that build there from Liquid Solo was the final nail in the coffin. I mean, just nothing really to contest that. Yeah. Though Alistar did have a Robobay and, you know, was building oracles for Revelation, so he wasn't totally SOL, but he just wasn't going to be able to get those out in time.
Yep, absolutely. What's up, guys? Excited for the tourney tomorrow? Thanks, man. I'm excited for it too. We got some pretty big announcements tomorrow. They more pertain specifically to the Nydus and not necessarily all in the Nydus team league, so I don't want to bore everyone else with them. But let's just say we have some pretty good announcements lined up for tomorrow's tournament. So tune in, man. Or you're playing, that's even better, but everyone else, tune in. Oh shit, we're getting our map.
I know, right?
We're getting our map.
KTV Mutual Garden.
Yes, I'm excited. We're gonna get to see it every week. I think people are gonna pick it straight up based off of his looks at this point, dude. That is a badass looking map.
It is probably one of my favorites, just from how freaking like pretty and high def it looks, dude. But that lush grass now.
And there was nothing too crazy about it, like that I think would make people veto the shit out of it.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I was like, do you not find pink trees kind of crazy?
Oh, well, no. You know what I mean? Like play wise,
Yeah,
I don't think we should see it vetoed too often. In my opinion, I love the map.
It did seem like a fairly straightforward map. I'm going to be getting my second look at it here, though. So
yeah, exactly. We'll see how this one plays out. The last one went fairly fast. That was a well-played game, though, by Liquid Solo with GNR, though. That scout on that third was important, and then Blink from there just kind of sealed the deal. So.
Yep.
All right,
Indeed,
so
so
looks like it's
ZVP, maybe?
Yeah, ZVP. Raz is ready. Let you guys see us for just a minute and mess with all the overlays, and we will come into our second game with GNR currently up 1 game in this best of 7. The next map will be KTV Mujo Gardens. It's an awesome map because it's snowing and it has badass purple trees everywhere, but it's cool.
And I guess we can use this kind of time here. GNR, definitely a clan that has been in clan wars and stuff before. For Team Unrivaled, this is definitely the first time that we have casted them. So once again, huge thank you to both these clans. Huge thank you to Tech4 and Chobo Team League and all those guys who organize this. We just get the perk of casting it, which is awesome. But these guys are all the guys that make it happen behind the scenes, and it's always nice to meet new clans like Team Unrivaled.
Yeah, maybe this is a little selfish, but I love the fact that we get to just kick back on these nights and just let them run the lobby and everything, and like we literally just get to sit here and talk the whole time. It's pretty chill.
I know, it is pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. So bam, just like that timing, it's like they heard us and we are headed into game 2.
I know, I sit there and said that and I'm like, all right guys, let's do this, and then they hit it. But now we are on a delay too. I don't think we mentioned that yet tonight, but we are on a 90-second delay, so we'll try to interact with chat as much as possible, but you can only do so much on 90 seconds.
Yeah, word, I can't go into the future.
I can sometimes, but
I
don't
wish
know,
I
man.
could.
Like, it's hard for me. It drains me.
Yeah.
Let me throw out the scoreboard really quick.
What do they call that when people like get too drunk or whatever, like time traveling, pass out?
Seriously. That's me, man. I can't hang with alcohol.
Yeah, word.
All right. Oh shit! I gave
know
the
who
wrong
you
person the
wanna-
score. All right, the scoreboard is fixed. So our blue Zerg player in the top right-hand corner of the map from Team Unrivaled, it is Raz.
And his opponent in the bottom left of KTV Mujo Gardens, helping his team to a 1-0 start. From GNR, it is Liquid Solo.
All right. So now we get to all just kick back and admire the map. Let me check the overlay real quick. All right, we're good.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, dude. I've probably seen it before, but if you look at GNR's like little base logo thing, it's like transparent. I didn't know you could have them transparent, like around the shape.
Oh, cool. If you make it a PNG, it actually shows it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's pretty cool.
Unrivaled is too, actually. It's just a little bit harder to see with the purple on creep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, right on. That's cool, though. Most players have that just completely filled in.
We try to make a Nydus clan so we could have badass little Nydus tags whenever we join a lobby. No, whatever. Don't laugh at me. I wanted this to happen. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
that's all right. Yeah, no, I'm not
No.
laughing, dude.
But someone has the clan name. Wah, wah, wah. Like, dude, they're not active anymore. First of all, right, that's copyright infringement. So I'm sending my lawyer. Second of all, like, they need to do a purge system where if they haven't played in a certain amount of time, I don't know. But that doesn't pertain to this game. So
Oh my God, no! You heard it first, David Kim. When you guys see that implemented, man, that will be a pure turdzergler idea right there.
no, it's probably time though, right? Like, there's just a lot of stagnant guild names out there and clan names that just don't even exist anymore, man. I'm coming for that Nydus name.
That's fair, dude. That's fair. By the way, Bongo the Dark saying pleasure to be here, man. I think he's saying he's Apogee.
Oh, cool.
And the Happy by 3, cheering for GNR. Welcome, guys. Don't think I've seen you around here before.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us, and more importantly, thank you guys for letting us cast your games, man. We love this Team Kill League, Team League. I combined all kill and team. Yeah, exactly. Like, fucking kill everyone. Nah, but we love casting this, man. It's been a pleasure, and we're happy that we've been able to pick up a match each week. But getting into this game, we haven't been wasting too much time for no reason. There's really not much going on. It's pretty much a standard game so far. I haven't seen too much variation in the normal builds. Both players' natural was scouted, I think, too. So.
Yep, I believe so. There was actually, I was a little concerned because I was looking for proxies. There were 2 probes that went out. I'm not sure if one was just doing the initial scouting and the other one maybe chased the drone halfway across the map. But no proxies or anything like that. Very standard game coming out of both players.
Yep, absolutely. So Should get into a little bit of a macro play here, which is good to see because that means we get to chill and look at this pretty ass map a lot longer, man. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right? Let's delve deeper into this map here.
Oh, I'm
zooming.
zooming.
Each blade of grass, one at a time.
I'm giving him the zooms, dude, of all these trees. No, it is cool though. I don't think I've seen this tile set or what, you know, isn't that what they call it? I don't think I've seen it on any map at all, dude. I like it a lot. It's like some plum trees or some shit. Isn't that what the plum tree looks like?
You're asking me what a plum tree
Dude,
looks
Google it.
like.
Google it. No.
That's fair. Look at this. The one thing that I do find kind of funny about it, like I think this map is really pretty. But look at like the really long pathways, like from where Raz's third base is all the way down. Like that just looks like a really straight path, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is weird.
Oh shit! It looks like he's setting up for Razzle Dazzle.
His name is Raz.
I know, man. I would love to see that right now. A bunch of people cheering for GNR. All right. Team Unrivaled outnumbered, dude. We got to get him in chat. Oh, it is too. Look, it's a Razzle Dazzle. I don't know how much he's going to be able to get done, though, because this probe has vision of a lot of that. But there is a pretty big overhang on this map. We discussed that last map, and didn't this exact same shit happen last map?
That's a good question, man. I usually am pretty quick to remember that type of stuff, but that is something that I do not recall at all. Zerg will be able to see this Twilight Council, though, and possibly be able to pick up the pylon that is powering it, thus stopping any sort of upgrade.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the meanwhile, Raz will have to deal with that Oracle that's going to fly out across the map and has the potential to do a lot of damage. Oh, Stalker's out as well. He's going to be out of vision, dude. They are just out of vision, and he is doing a straight-up Razzle Dazzle.
Oh, man. So this one pylon will go down. I imagine it's probably going to draw the Stalker down there as well. The Lings start to unload in the main. Lings still getting to work in the natural. Photon Overcharge just kind of shooing them away for now. Okay, there's the Lings.
There they go. Oh, and you're right, dude. Look, you fucking called it. Exactly. He's going for that so he can completely get rid of this Twilight Council's production. Power it down. That's an excellent pickup and very well spotted. He could have got a lot of economic damage done, but I feel like he did enough at the natural that he just figured he'd knock out that production. And there's still really nothing to contest this at all. There's an Oracle and a Mothership core, but oh shit! With that pylon, there's now almost no production at all.
Yeah, this is looking pretty grim for Liquid Solo as another round of Lings come in and start to get to work on the probes and the natural. Splitting them off very nice there. Gonna get to, oh my god.
Yeah, that's just too many, man. Like, it's a flood from this point. The probes didn't even get pulled. 29 of them have gone down so far, and as we said, there's no overcharge. There's really nothing behind this except for a shit ton of Lings. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the overcharge, but it's, you know, way too little too late at this point. That's a lot of Lings. There's now 50 Lings out on the map.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think there's going to be enough as almost all of Protoss's buildings are unpowered now. Just one pylon remains, and Liquid Solo throws out the GG.
Yep, and Team Unrivaled will take game number 2, tying up this best of 7. Man, I think that's twice now that I'm happy. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that happened exactly like that last game, too, because of that overhang, dude. You have to drop Lings up there. It's too damn big. Like, it literally begs for it. No, I'm just kidding.
Anytime you're going to be like, yo, you want to practice, man? I'm going to be like, all right, what map? You're going to be like, KTV Mucho Gardens.
Seriously. Then I'm going to get all sad when you put one supply depot there and just completely ruin everything for me. Like, I can't play any of my friends anymore because they're all onto my shit, dude. But that's not to detract anything away from Raz's win. That was awesome. Very well handled. He
I think that was even giving more credit to Raz because, I mean, it really, you know, was showing us something about that map. You know, it's very creative play by him. A lot of people are doing the Razzle Dazzle, but, I mean, having the presence of mind to go for the Twilight Council, get that shut down quickly, and then he also just always had Lings. I mean, a big part of the Razzle Dazzle is attacking in 2 places at once.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's I feel like if Zerg had just attacked in one place or maybe not produced more Lings after the initial attack, Photon Overcharge really would have, like, saved that game for Protoss right there.
Yep.
But, you know, the constant flood of Lings keeps Photon Overcharge on the back foot.
Oh, shit.
And, what's up?
I didn't mean to cut you off there, but we got a Nydus veteran coming out to play, dude. You're going to recognize this name. Oh, shit, let me take off that timer real quick. There's not a 15-minute break right now. I was just trying to show some love to both team names. But, yeah, Grimly's up, dude.
That is what's up. Played in a lot of Nydus tournaments. Played in some Nydus Clan Wars, too, as well. I mean, that's not surprising, as GNR is probably the most used team in Clan War. I think
so.
I think so. Yeah,
I think so. At least
the guys have just been awesome. I mean, they've always been ready to play, dude. You know, like that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have our next player in the lobby, and they're just trying to hash out a few things real quick. I think we'll get. should have everyone going. Yeah, we already know it's going to be him. They're just picking the map. Okay, cool. So let him pick the map, and we'll jump right into game number 3. It is currently tied up 1-1, though. I was trying to put a scoreboard on the screen, but I just started school this week, so I didn't get around to it. But in the future, we will have a scoreboard on this overlay that you guys are staring at right now. So people that come in between games and shit will have a better update. But I didn't get it done. My bad. My bad.
It's all good.
I guess I could run down winners from the first week, though, real quick.
Do it.
If you want to.
Do it.
Okay, let me find all that shit. Alright, so I'm trying to find it on the website because then I could just link the website at the same time. There we go.
What?
Are they waiting on me, by the way?
No, not that I know.
Okay.
I think he said, Grimley said he's looking at the maps.
Oh, okay, cool.
Totally
but
understandable.
The winners from week number 1 were All Inspiration, Born Gosu, Lost in Translation, and the Confederation. So there are all the winners from week number 1. And I'm trying to see if people have reported any scores for this week, but there are none just yet. So
is there like a point system, or is it just by like games or whatever?
Yeah, there's a point system that's gonna be just overall matches. I'm gonna link that in chat too, but it'll hit you guys 90 seconds late because of our delay. But that's where I just linked it if you wanted to see any of the current scores and everything. It should be updated weekly. But yeah, again, we're just stalling because they're trying to pick the map real quick. Because we don't play these maps all the time, it takes everyone a while to figure out the names and which ones have been played already and all of that shit. So just be a little patient. But we should be able to jump into it here in just a second.
Yep. Absolutely.
I want to see that map with that gold base, dude.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't remember what it was called. It was a Ganymede?
I think so. Oh shit, look!
Can we do the same one?
Alright. That's what he just called out, Ganymede. I hope that's it, man.
I know, and then I thought he said KTV after that or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I think KTV, whatever it's called. Oh, KTV Ganymede is, I get what he's saying. I thought he was like, let's go back to Mutual Garden.
Yeah, seriously. Let's keep running that map all night.
I'm down, like, you're gonna see me complain. Just keeps razzle-dazzling people.
Yeah, seriously, I'd be happy with that. I could watch that for hours.
Yeah.
The good news is, though, I think we have our map picked, and we're going to jump into the lobby here in just a second. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you enjoy what you see. If you like what you see, hit that follow button, as we're going to start doing a lot of content. We do a Plat Diamond tournament every week. We're about to do an open tournament. We're going to do a bunch of clan wars soon, so we have a lot of content coming.
Yeah, we have some seriously big things on the horizon here. Don't want to get too much into it right now, take any of the spotlight away from the clan war or anything like that. But just, you know, you guys will probably want to tune in tomorrow because we got some pretty sweet announcements coming up.
Yeah. But the good news is that it's the map that we wanted, and the lobby's being made, so we're pretty much there. Like, we're almost there.
I'm pretty hyped on this.
We only got GNR pans in here so far, though, man. Where's Unrivaled at?
I know, right? Unrivaled, man. You gotta go get your friends, bring them out, tell your mom.
Get your grandma in here, representing the team. Let's get this shit started. Oh shit, both players are ready though.
Nice. Getting into game 3.
I love this though, man. These maps are awesome.
Both of these
makes me wish that the normal maps would get swapped out a lot more. You know what I mean?
I know, dude. I really, yeah. I mean, it's hard because, like, obviously, yeah, people won't be able to adjust to it as easily, you know.
Exactly.
But
I mean, I
totally agree.
Then by the time you start getting used to one map, it already swaps out, and it's a completely different pack. Like, I see why they don't do it, but
yep.
It is cool to see some variation, though.
I mean, honestly, if you got, and I know that this community's probably torn on this, but if you got maps where, like, putting a Liberator is unhittable, at least by anything on the ground, because it's a HOTS map, then yeah, we should probably swap the maps. Like,
yeah,
come on,
seriously.
dude.
Yeah, I'm with you there. As a Terran player, that's good to hear you say, though, for sure.
Like, why would I want something? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't just go for a Liberator every game and win because of it, but I don't want something that's, you know, that's clearly fucking broken. They weren't accounting for that in HOTS, dude. Yeah. Like, Switch the maps out, man. Come on.
Yeah, but we're getting the maps designed specifically for Legacy next time, right? Like, they're
Is that-
adding
is
3
that
of
the
them
case?
and keeping 4, I think is how... like, obviously don't quote me because my name is Turret Circular, but, like, I'm pretty sure we're getting a couple new ones designed specifically for this version, and then we're keeping some old ones or some shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think so.
I know that they were keeping at least some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or using some old ones.
Quest for Platinum, thank you very much for the follow. We appreciate it.
Oh, that's a cool name, man. Good luck with your quest for platinum. I don't know if you've already made it, but
Got this, man. I have faith,
I know, right?
absolutely. But let's jump into it. Our light blues. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Oh, well, we only have to say colors once. So our light blue Zerg player in the top of the map, playing from Guns and Roaches, it is Grimly.
and his opponent is the dark blue Zerg, helping his team tie it up 1-1 in this best of 7 from Team Unrivaled. It is Raz.
So I recognized this map name, but it's not the one I was thinking, and not the gold one. But that's cool
I know,
because that
right?
means we'll still be able to see it, I'm sure, tonight, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if you can repick maps, but I always like maps that have numbered expansions. That's fun.
Because it tells you, yeah, exactly.
I know. Here's your third.
Yeah, I think this was the map that we all agreed would be super for Terran, but because there's no Terran, it doesn't really matter, and that won't even come into play. So that's cool. The third's a little far away. That's the only thing that immediately comes to mind just looking at the map. But other than that, it looks like there could be some pretty good games on this.
Yeah, this seems to be a pretty straightforward map where you kind of just walk through the middle. There isn't too many destructible rocks or anything like that. There are a decent amount of ramps on this map, so fighting on the high ground is definitely going to be where you want to be. But otherwise, not too much shade cover or anything like that.
Yeah, I like the way it looks though. Like, it looks pretty cool. It's all a little gray and stuff, but I do like the look of the map. It's not as cool or whatever as the last one. But at least variation-wise, I don't think there's going to be any blowouts or anything due to just the map. I think they tried to pick the pool based on avoiding a lot of those, and I got respect for them for doing that. But in this game,
By the way,
sorry, no, go ahead.
My bad.
Go ahead.
Oh, I cut you off on that one. My bad. But anyways, I gotta go for it now. Magic Tensman showing up for Team Unrivaled, man.
Oh shit, they're here.
I know, right? Go
they
get
were a
your
little
friends,
late,
man.
They were a little late, but they showed up. Fuck it, that's all that matters, dude. We got 2 or 3 of them now. Spooky, what's up? Also joining us, and Alistar also. What's up, man? Very well played. If you guys are just joining us, please hit that follow if you like our content. If not, that's cool too, I guess. Whatever.
we're not sour
Yeah,
about
like
it.
I'm not mad at all. I promise. Fuck you.
It looks like a couple of scouting links coming out from Grimly here. Meanwhile, it looks like a Baneling Nest and Spinecrawler going down from Raz. So a little bit more conservative build from Raz. Wants to make sure he doesn't die to anything.
Yeah, well, that was what I was going to say is the only really thing that's happened worth noting is that both of the Baneling Nests are down. Now I'm just trying to pay attention to drones and see when these guys cut drone production completely. But what I do like is Raz has the spine up, and a lot of people don't like that because they say, oh, it like detracts from the economy. It could have been getting all game. But so does losing 4 drones, so I always go for that early spine, man. So, I don't know. I like that in his position for sure.
Yeah, it really is a nice way to fortify, that queen and make sure that doesn't take any damage. And they got to get around the Baneling Nest to get that queen and stuff. So
yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, this is a ramp map that's pretty small. So if you wall up a little bit right there with the spine, you can pretty much negate a lot of run-bys from making it all the way up into the main. But back into this fight now, Raz has been able to kill a lot of Lings so far, and he's looking pretty good so far. He held that off, but no one's cut drone production just yet, so I think that'll be the real tell.
Looks like both players just kind of feeling each other out right now. And yeah, like you said, no tech or anything. Looks like Grimly's committing a little bit. Okay, Roach Warren's down for Grimly at least. Is it down for? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
For Raz as well. So both players about the same time making a shift to, what would be the early mid game. I don't think Raz is going to take any significant damage here with Banes up, but we'll see.
No, yeah, as you said, he has a few safety Banes. He's actually going to be able to trap a bunch of these Lings. He should be able to get a couple clean connects here. Easy for us to say is cat. Oh, shit, he is going to be able to do it. Oh, he didn't even need to do it. All those Lings were able to just corner him and completely pick him up. I thought we were going to get a juicy Bane hit there, but that's even better because now we just get to save him for the later game. But as I said, man, that spine is money, dude. I like it a lot, but there's a lot of Roaches now.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Majestic,
cool.
Mothra, Shiftix. I'm trying to catch everybody, man. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Thank you guys very much for tuning in.
Yep, absolutely. It looks like Unrivaled is here, showing up in force now. Welcome, everyone. Thank you guys for letting us cast your matches. This is the first time we've ever done anything with Team Unrivaled at all. We've been circling around him trying to get him in a clan war or something. We just haven't been able to figure things out. Oh, dude,
fuck.
did you see what's down,
God.
though?
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
I think we saw it at exactly the same time. Just making sure. But there is a Nydus down.
Dude, I clicked on it and I was like, why is our logo in the game?
Yeah, wait, what? Oh shit, I recognize that logo. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking hype about this, dude. The real question is where is he gonna try to put it in? There's a little shaded corner at the main, or do you think he's gonna try to come in at the natural?
I don't know, but I know somebody's gonna quote that "put it in" comment.
Oh yeah, dude, I hope they do. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, it'd be really crazy if we saw from Grimly a Nydus of his own come down.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking
It looks
weird.
like this should be cleaned up as long as Grimly does pay attention here. You can't attack the Nydus anymore while it's coming up, but you can get a good surround on it once it does come up.
Yep, he had enough to deal with this.
Transfuse, baby!
Oh shit!
I think there's too many Roaches here. We'll have to see though if the fight really starts to happen. Roaches are pouring out of the Nydus network, man. Is this gonna work? I don't think it will.
No, absolutely. So it's a good idea, but I think they're gonna be able to get cleaned up. But at what cost? He stopped a lot of that mining time for a pretty significant. Oh shit! With the queens, I don't know anymore, dude. It was all fun and games.
Roaches had like a really bad attack targeting, so I gotta say, man, with the larger number of Roaches from Raz and more queens up, Raz might have just done this, and we may have just seen the first Nydus that actually won the game, but can Grimly do it?
And there's more pouring in behind this too, as now another Nydus finishes up behind this. I didn't even see it starting, but I don't know, man. As you discussed earlier, it was just a matter of single targeting. He was single targeting down, and he had transfuses behind that, so that did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do. 29 drones have gone down so far. That's huge, man. The game might not be over now, but
yeah, I was gonna say very nice by Grimly. He is able to clean it up, but as you said earlier, and as everybody says, at what cost, man? He lost a lot of drones. He's having to produce Roaches now to make sure that he doesn't die to a counterattack. He lost a bunch of queens there too. And Raz is sitting just absolutely beautiful, making his way to his third.
Yeah, and Raz even got to unload a lot of his Roaches out of that. He didn't lose anything. Only one end of the Nydus was killed, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I think the story here is that it's now 35 drones to 13 drones. I mean, that's huge. So I think at this point, Raz could just march and probably win, but we have caster vision. He doesn't. So he's going to take his third, and he's going to kind of macro up behind this. But damn, that was an effective attack for sure.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. The second Nydus was really nice. And those queen transfuses too. I mean, it's something that you got to do when coming through those Nyduses. You got to put the queens in there first, get them out and start those transfuses early, but really well played. I mean, that Overlord?
Yeah, they got it on the bios, man. I don't know why, but I love that. Bongo the Dark saying, I heard this was the Nydus League. Hell yeah. It's not easy, or I mean, it's not hard to get a lot of love from us. All you got to do is drop a Nydus, dude. Like, we're pretty simple in the grand scheme of things. But damn, that was too many drones going down, dude. At this point, he's just trying to be safe, Raz, at this, you know, and just hang out. But that was a lot of damage. He's even choosing to go with +1 missiles. I think that's just overkill at this point.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, though.
I think it's perfect amount of kill.
Oh, shit. Spooky saying I'm cheering for Raz now. Sorry, GNR.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's that Nydus, dude. It doesn't take much, as I said.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for a proxy BC too, but now that they have teleport, it's kind of worthless. So I don't know if we're ever even going to get that anymore.
Wait, whoa, you're doing it backwards, by the way. I'm going to teach you something here. Ready? Or are you saying that you would use the BC to warp in?
Yeah, wouldn't you? Isn't that how you do things?
Nah, son. All right, so check this out. You proxy it, you fly the BC in, right? You start doing damage, and then right as you're about to die, you warp it out.
Oh, nice. That is even better. Maybe we will see a proxy BC. Obviously not in this game, but it still be would be pretty hype to see.
Yep.
I'm surprised
or somebody calls a mule down on your ass and they just repair it right in front of you, and that's always even worse, you know?
Yes. Shiftix saying hell yeah, then unconventional strats. Yeah, I mean, we're making jokes and stuff only because there's kind of a long game, but I think it took skill to pull off those transfuses. I thought for sure with the surround that he had on that, it was going to die instantly, and Raz was able to pull it off because he nailed those transfuses, as Giggle said. So it was pretty well played, man.
StarCraft is a weird game, though. I have definitely lost games from further ahead than Raz is right now. So if Raz doesn't press the issue, I mean, this game is certainly looking in his favor right now, and the drone count stacked up against Grimly pretty hard there. But if he doesn't press his advantage here in a little bit, Grimly might be able to find a way to get back into this game.
Yeah, well, he did huge rounds of drones behind this. It was like a 30 worker disparity earlier, and now it's only like 10. So that's still a huge
deal.
worker difference. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but he did some fat rounds behind this, and there was no aggression, so he kind of got away with it. And he's even managing somewhat behind this to do some upgrades too. So
I think Raz, especially with this Overseer Cocoon coming out here, he's got 3 of them, man. Make sure he doesn't want to get burrowed on. But Grimly trying to move out with the roaches that he has. He's going to meet Raz's superior Roach and Ravager force. So I think he is going to be forced to back up here. If not,
absolutely.
Maybe die.
I'd imagine as soon as he sees that +1, he should rethink things. Oh, but because of the surround, he's not even going to have that as an option now. Holy shit, Raz plays this very well. Now when Grimly tries to back out of here, he's going to meet a lot of Roaches and Ravagers.
Is he going to try and leave through the main? The main entrance?
All right,
he's like, hey, I'm out.
I spoke too soon, man. That Roach speed makes all the difference in the world. So he was able to poke in and get a little bit of economic damage done. I'm not quite sure how many workers. Oh, okay, I guess none, dude. Just a queen, huh? Oh, and he's actually taking the spike.
Play, man. Oh, runs into. Okay, then my backs off. Very nice, very nice. It's for Ravager first triples.
Yeah. So now he's just trying to pick off, and I think what he's doing now is just trying to cover his ass because he did all those rounds of drones. He's trying to be as aggressive as possible and try to disrupt some macro or something. But as you said, he might get away with this, dude. Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be absolutely crazy, man. And he very well may. He wants to make sure, man, he's picking up Ravagers left and right. But he wants to make sure that he doesn't overcommit. But you're right, man. He's just buying himself some time here.
Unfortunately, it's going to be really easy to overcommit here, though, because Raz has +1/+1, and he doesn't have a single upgrade yet, except for speed. So, I mean, 1/1 is a huge difference than 0/0. So he needs to mess around and not overextend. But I do like the fact that he's just trying to be annoying and disrupt a little bit of a macro game behind this. Oh, we have another Nydus, though, so we'll see if he can pull it off.
Man, I love it because a lot of people think of it as just kind of a one-time thing, you know. But making it so that you constantly have to be on guard, you feel like you can't ever leave your base against a Nydus, and here it comes, man.
Yeah, so I didn't see exactly what was loaded up into it because I'm a terrible observer. It was only a couple of Roaches, but this should be able to do a little bit of damage. And there is a second prong attack over here on the third. Oh, but behind this, Grimly is choosing to poke into this third of Raz's. He should be able to make really quick work of that. I like this counterattack, man. If nothing else, it took out a complete base and stopped the aggression.
Yep, absolutely, man. Very interesting move. I mean, it's something that you kind of just got to do. You know, you've seen the army of Raz. You know you're not going to beat it. Unfortunately, Raz is coming back here, and a superior concave, actually, for Grimly. Those broodlings might be a bit of a problem, though. Oh, God. Oh, man, he's letting him get in now. I don't think that... Oh, concave is now favoring Raz.
Yeah, absolutely. So now he's Grimly's completely surrounded, and he's down 2 upgrades at this point. So those Roaches, those Roaches are going to get cleaned up, and Raz will take game number 3. So that will be Team Unrivaled with 2 points to GNR's 1 point.
Really well played by Raz, man. He's come out and showed 2 great games.
Yeah, absolutely, man. He did a really, really fast aggression the first game and then showed us that he can macro up in the second one. But that was a crazy-ass Nydus, dude. I'm really happy that we got to see that. Those transfuses were insane and basically won him the game at that point.
Yep. I love it too, man. Making sure to drop a Nydus for anybody who maybe tuned in a little late into that game or something.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we got Nydus going on down here all through the game.
All through the game. Yeah, I know. I just want to whisper Zergs when they join, like, hey, you're gonna Nydus, right? Like, or Razzle Dazzle. You can pick one or the other, but it needs to happen. I've also been whispering all Terrans that have entered in our tournament this Saturday, and I'm trying to get one of them to proxy BC. And you think I'm fucking around, but I whispered at least 3 people, and I'm like, hey, listen, like, don't lose a game or anything, but I'm gonna need you to try to get a proxy BC done. If you're up a game. But I think one of them's on board. Like, I'm getting close, guys. I'm trying to give you the game you deserve. I promise.
Yep.
But yeah, so what we're doing now is we're just waiting for the other player to jump into the lobby and pick a map, and we will jump into it. It looks like it's already been picked, actually, so this might be a really fast turnaround. But I am going to throw up the team banners for both of these teams. And again, if you... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, what you seem to know what map it was. This is the Valley of the Crux one?
Yeah, I think, remember, we're like, oh, it's going to be a valley, and then it was like some all-urban city map or whatever.
Yeah, not at all what you would think it would be.
Yep. But yeah, if you want to get in contact with either of these teams, do so through Chobo Team League's website. I'm gonna go ahead and link it in chat, but because of the 90-second delay, it'll appear random and out of nowhere with no context. But hopefully you guys can scroll up later when you hear this and get with them if you want to talk to either one of these teams.
Old Chobo.
And we got 42 people in here tonight. Thank you very much for checking us out. We hope you're enjoying what you see. If you like it, go ahead and hit that follow button, as this is a 7-week league. And we're only in week number 2 of it, so there should be 5 more of these, and hopefully we can pick up one each week.
Yep, I've seen a lot of new people in chat tonight too, which is awesome, man.
Yeah,
I love the returning people. I mean, those guys are diehards, but it's nice to see like a bunch of new players in chat.
Yeah, absolutely. And we already got a couple followers. I'll run down the list here in a minute, but I think we're about to jump into the next game, so I'll hold that off for just a second. But we do have the next player in the lobby.
Carter. It's work clothes, man.
Yeah, I told him earlier. He was good, man. He's fucking dapper.
I'm gonna show up. One of these times, I'm just gonna like not get in contact with you until like maybe 2 minutes before we go live or whatever, and then I'm just gonna turn my webcam on. And it's gonna be full suit, dude.
Yes,
like,
dude.
maybe like, dude, why are you looking so scrubbish, man? Come on, have some pride.
Oh god, I love it. Except for I'm gonna rip away my shirt and I'm gonna wear a tux underneath, and then the joke's gonna be on you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna lie. I would bow down. I'd be like, oh shit, he knew. Of night of all nights, this guy prepared for it.
The good news though is that we got Game Heart this time around, so it won't be the guessing game of pylons. Or pylons, holy shit, workers. They must have heard us talking about that. Thank you for whoever made that happen. Match fixing confirmed. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to bring you guys the games that you deserve, dude. Everyone deserves to see a Proxy BC at least once in their life. I haven't seen that shit yet, so you damn right I'm trying to get it done. But we don't have to stall anymore. We are jumping into map number 4.
Ready for this, man? Cruel is coming out.
Yep. So currently a team Unrivaled is up 2 games to 1 versus GNR. And this is a best of 7 for any of our newcomers that didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I'm just kidding.
I didn't know that either, man. I'm just finding out with all you guys at the same time. We're gonna get
We're just making it up
together
as we go, dude.
Alright, so let me update the scoreboard really quick. Alright. Cool. We are good to go. Our blue Zerg player in the bottom right hand corner of the map from Team Unrivaled. It is Raz. Currently up 1 point in this best of 7, by the way, I might add.
Just to make sure, I mean, it's 2-1, right?
Yes, absolutely. Team Unrivaled is up 2-1.
That's what All right, and his opponent in the top left of, I can't even say this map name. It's something Valley of the Crux, or I don't know, dude. Something really long. From GNR, it is Cruel.
MTG player 92, thank you very much for the follow. I love Magic too, man. I'm not even ashamed to admit it, dude. I love that shit.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I love it. The Nydus giggle. Remember that time you took a nap for a couple hours before the turn? Oh shit!
Hell yeah, dude.
Fired.
I know. I totally do. I remember that stuff. I was like, this guy's got it. I'm just gonna sack out for like 2 hours.
Oh shit! But in the game, we have an extremely early. Well, I didn't see how early it went down, but it doesn't matter because it's pretty early and uncontested at this point. Raz is just trying to get this shit on, move on to game number 4, dude. This is crazy.
He's like, guys, I got an all kill to get. If you could just get out of my way real quick.
Oh shit. But yeah, I don't know if it should be able to do too much damage, only because of how long this map is, right? Like that is a lot of distance you got to travel with those lings. So as long as Cruel spots us with an Overlord or something, he shouldn't be, you know, too screwed. And if he can hold it, he's gonna look, you know, like a pretty good position because Raz hasn't even taken his natural yet, not even for the Ling Flood.
I know, right? Yeah, we'll have to see as the Lings do come out here. I just want to take a small comment for what Carter's saying, man. There was a time where I, almost took a nap before the cast and almost missed it. Anyways, the point of that is you sent a Reddit message to me. And it's just, the subject is please wake up and the message is please. And I leave it in my Reddit inbox and I run into it every now and then and it always makes me laugh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sure you were freaking out, but it makes me laugh.
No, but in my defense, oh shit, but in this game, those Overlords didn't see any of these links. But real quick, in my defense, I don't think we had phone numbers or anything, so I was like, fuck it, dude, Reddit is the Hail Mary, but I'm gonna throw it anyway, dude, so I went for it. But yeah, looking back, that is pretty ridiculous. I'll give it to you there. But there's a lot of links in this base, and there's really nothing to contest it just yet. But like I said, as long as he holds this, he's gonna look in a really good position here.
Cruel with nice Ling micro, making sure that he doesn't lose any of those. Or sorry, Raz with nice Ling micro, making sure that he doesn't lose any of those. He's gonna be able to pick this queen up, I believe.
Oh yeah, that was a good pickup with the queen, and now he's going to be able to pick this one underneath, and I spoke too soon. I don't think there's anything to contest this. Like I said, if he could see him with the overlords, right, he wouldn't have been in a good position, but they just narrowly missed him, and they kind of wound up in this base as a surprise, and that's never what you want. So the Baneling nest is down. He needs to just have some really good control with his drones, and he might be all right, but Jesus, this is a lot of Lings behind this, as there's now 17 on the field.
There is a lot of Lings. It's 18 to 13 harvesters in favor of Cruel, actually.
No!
What happened? Ooh, man, big hit.
Yeah, that was 5 drones at once, and there's nothing but a shitload of Lings coming in behind this. So we were kind of joking earlier, but Raz seriously is in here to get on to the next game because he is straight flooding behind this. There's been no second. There hasn't been a drone since 13, and he's just out here trying to end this game.
Baneling Nest is now finished. Speed is now finished for Cruel, so he's able to have some of these assets that are going to be able to help him fight this a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
As you said, there is a large amount of Lings coming. Oh, there it is, man. That's
nice.
the magic Baneling hit he needs, and he's sitting on a second base, whereas Raz does not have one. So this could turn around here.
Oh yeah, as we pointed out, if he holds this somehow, he's in an insanely good position. I didn't mean for it to sound like he's out or anything, but Raz is pretty committed to this because it's been nothing but straight Lings behind this. And as you said, he now has his Baneling nest too, so Cruel needs some money banes at this
drones,
point.
Though, man. Like, he's got these...
oh yeah,
he just pulled them minerals. That honestly might have been the thing that killed him, is he just doesn't have any money now, so he's not going to be able to build those Lings. He only has one Baneling, and honestly, dude, he's probably going to watch this game again and just be kicking himself.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for us to say because we had vision of the whole thing, but that, as you said, that's huge in this in a Ling Bling war this early in the game. And I didn't see how many it was because as soon as you mentioned it and I saw it, he pulled it off, but it was at least 3, right? Because I saw at least 3, I think, but... I mean, that's pretty significant here. But he did have some good Bane hits, so he needed that to stay in this game. And don't get me wrong, he's not out of it by any means. Oh, shit. And he caught up this reinforcement off guard, too. That was a good pickup.
Yeah, man. It all comes down to Baneling hits here.
Yeah.
And picking off some of these reinforcement Lings is definitely a really big deal. But Raz is going to have to be extremely careful. His natural is now up, so he is able to, produce larva and whatnot from that, as he did knock down Cruel.
Yeah, and so now he's looking in a much better position with all that aggression that he got done. As you said, he's now up 1 base, and he has all these defensive Baneling hits, or Banelings as well, so he shouldn't take too much damage. That was pretty well held, though, too, from Cruel, because he's up to 16 drones to 14. So he's not out of this by any means. He just needs to get that second base rolling and probably some defensive Banelings.
Yep, and I think they actually just got to the big Baneling hit, so we'll have to see what they have to say. But man, that Baneling hit, you couldn't ask for more when you're under fire by Lings like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, anytime you see 5 go out at the same time, that's awesome. And it was only, what, 2 Banelings? So it's not like it cost a lot of gas to get that done in the grand scheme of things. And behind this, he's still just flooding Lings, as now he's just marching with all this. Well, we'll see how many Banes come out, right? Okay, He's going to pull back, but... We'll have to see. I figured he was just going to flood at this point, but I think now that he has that the natural, he's not feeling like he needs to end it so soon, so we'll see.
Yep. I mean, there's only so much, really, that you can do as a Zerg when you're down a base. I mean, it's just a matter of larva. But crazier things have happened, and Raz was able to set up his expansion while knocking down Cruel's, so...
Sure should I saying GNR may be called Guns and Roaches, but you guys need more racial diversity? That's fucking hilarious, dude. It has been a lot of Zergs, but I like it because that's the race I play, so it's a little bit easier for me to catch.
You're a Zerg!
He says he has 2 toss, though. Alright, you guys are good.
By the way, I don't know if we said it. Maybe you did, and I wasn't paying attention. But Retributor, thank you very much for the follow, man. And everyone, all the viewers and stuff, for tuning in tonight, spending your Friday night with us.
Oh, no, I missed that. Thank you very much for the follow. We got a couple of new ones tonight. Thank you very much. If you like what you see, hit that follow. As I said, we're going to do this for 7 weeks straight. And we also do a lot more content than this Team League. We do a tournament every week with show matches and clan wars and a whole bunch of other content. So if you like what you see, hit that follow. If not, see you.
Damn, the ultimatum, dude.
Oh, no one's forcing them to be here, Giggle. You know what I mean?
That's
No,
fair.
no, I'm just fucking around. Thank you
I'm
guys so
just
much
like,
for watching us.
guys
But no,
just
we're
trying
just
to
in a
get
bit of
me
a
out.
lull. Like I thought he was gonna straight flood with all these banes, but both players are just trying to figure out what the hell just happened and figure out how to proceed from here. But it's not fun and games anymore because Raz is at 33 drones to 20. Oh, okay. He did a fat round, but there for a while he was starting to pull away in workers. But I think the roach difference here is gonna be the real factor.
Yeah, there's 10 banelings for Cruel, so he does have a 10-4 baneling advantage right now.
Yeah.
Actually, Raz has 27 to Cruel's 13lings, but as you said, the Roaches are really going to be the ones, and there are 13 Roaches out for Raz right now.
Yep. But Cruel just saw that, right? Because they just went underneath his Overlord, so he's pretty aware of the amount of roaches, and I imagine we're about to get an insane amount of lings being made, and he's just going to try to deal his best with this. But there's no +1 melee, and you almost need +1 melee to do anything versus roaches with lings. And unfortunately, that's not here, so he's going to have to rely on that insanely large baneling count and just hope for the best, I guess, right? Yeah, he's got a lot of lings in production, but without +1, I don't know that he's going to be able to hold this.
Yeah, I mean, spine crawlers are good and queens are good, but I don't think he has enough. Maybe if he had gone for the spine wall. By the way, once again, these destructible rocks, so random.
Yeah, no.
What are they doing exactly?
That's pretty common. We've seen that in 2 of these maps. Oh shit, he's gonna try to get these banes up in here, but I don't think there's gonna be enough.
Okay, I was like, don't run your lings into those, man. That's your advantage here.
Raz is being really patient with those lings. I would have just F2'd in here with all of my lings and lost him to all those banes. So he's playing it very well and he's being patient. And I think he's got to be feeling comfortable because he's almost got to continue. Oh, okay. Whew. My Zerg heart starts freaking out when lings run towards all those banes, dude.
I know, right? So it does look like a good amount of banes are crashing into these roaches here. Cruel, I think, just getting a little bit trigger happy there.
Yeah.
Running across, trying to separate Raz's army, but just doesn't find the damage he needs.
Yeah, I think he overextended just a little bit there, trying to hope on a lot of bane damage, and he just didn't quite. Oh, that was a good baneling hit, but just not quite enough. That got rid of a lot of lings, though, and as long as he can get these transfuses off, he might be able to do a little bit better with this, but we'll have to see.
That should be the end of these particular roaches, but they will continue to be tanky and take down whatever they can. But the ling reinforcement with drones, I mean, I gotta say, man, so many people would have been, like, Cruel's hanging in there.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell you whether he's, ahead or behind. I imagine he's behind because he doesn't have a third. He's kind of getting rocked, always on the back foot, but I mean, so many Zergs would be dead by now.
Oh yeah, I would have been long gone by now. And if we want to put it this way, he's only down 5 workers, so it's or 6 workers, so it's not even like there's that big of a difference there. Sure, he doesn't have his third yet, and it's not looking as good for him, but like it's commendable how well he's managed to stay in this game. And as you were talking during that last engagement, we got a donation, but because of I didn't tab out and look at it because it would have locked up the whole stream. But thank you very much for however much the donation was. It doesn't even matter at this point. But hopefully we should be able to catch it coming across the screen here in 90 seconds and give thanks where thanks is due. But thank you very much for whoever that was.
By the way, JJSCPM, what's up, man? I don't think I've seen you around here. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the Nydus. All in the Nydus, rather. Our team league is going to be 7 weeks, and it features a lot of really good teams. Oh shit, so Raz is trying to poke in here and see any scouting information, but he got his Overseer picked off. But he's got to be feeling pretty good about this game. He knows he has the economic advantage, he knows he has the base advantage, and he killed a lot of the army right there.
Yeah, you got to feel like you're pretty, not far ahead, but you got to feel like you're in a pretty good position if you've put your opponent on the back foot, like almost to the point of death 2 times in the game, you know?
The whole game pretty much. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So, but as we said many times, man, you got to hand it to Cruel at this point just for hanging in here. A lot of Zergs would have tapped out a long time ago. Oh shit, the first Spire is down. All right. All right, so that's usually a good response when your player's going Roaches, but I think if he attacks before that comes out, it might be the nail in the coffin. We'll have to see. He does have +1 melee now for these lings, so they can help fight the Roaches, but there's too many lings as well for Raz behind this.
This is what you got to do, though, man. You got to get the spine wall up, and I'm not sure that it's going to be up in time. And in fact, I actually don't think it's going to be up in time. The third does finish from Cruel. I think it will die immediately. Oh, gets a decent surround on those Roaches. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough. Those Roaches are just too tanky and balled up. Yeah,
that was a huge surround. I thought there for a minute he was going to be able to take it, but as you said, those Roaches were just too tanky. I don't know. I'm just repeating what you're saying at this point, but that was very well held. And now he's not going to...
Spines are finished, though.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Now he's going to have spines to go with this and transfuses, so he might be able to hold this, but he lost his third, so, there's that. Oh, shit. He's going to be able to get this around.
Get surrounded. Yeah, we're in...
Oh man, that was good. And with this queen support behind this, he's going to be able to clean this up. Lings are no joke when they have that +1 melee, especially when you don't have any armor upgrades for your roaches. And that combined with the Lings, again, Cruel is just a survivor, dude. This man's a monster. And he lost his base, but he's still in the game.
I think we just need to play Destiny's Child fucking Survivor on repeat for the rest of this game, dude. Because, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. This guy is just finding good trades, even when it doesn't look like he's, you know, he lost his third. That's pretty key. Let's not forget how important that is to a Zerg. But, like, man, when it comes to the engagements in this game, Cruel has just been hanging in there. And the mutas are now out. Are there any spores? A couple of spores down in the natural, in the third, and in the main. So.
Yeah, Shiftik's asking the Nydus, can you turn on the production tab? It's on in the top left-hand corner of the screen. We use a different UI for things. So if you look to the top left-hand corner, you will see the production tab. Unless I didn't have it up and it was my bad. But yeah, check in the left-hand corner before you yell at me, please. But now there's mutas on the field, and there's really nothing to contest it yet. He can do a couple lucky biles and kind of disperse them. But, oh, okay. I was going to say, he has a spore in his base, so.
Yep. Mutas now taking a couple shots here. They are starting to really ball up. He's trying to snipe as many banelings as possible. But it's always frustrating when you're a Zerg and you make your way to mutas and you finally get him and you fly into your enemy's base and it's like, there's just spores in the mineral lines. Yeah. It's going to make this hard.
Yeah, it's one of those units where if you make them, you have to use them or they're pretty much wasted supply. But I would have to say Cruel at this point has gotten pretty good use out of them. He's interrupted a lot of his gas mining. He picked off 9 drones and a couple queens already and overlords, so I would say they got in their use. I'm not sure if he's going to commit to him. Oh, shit. He's even going to get the Roach Warren behind this and take his third.
That's huge.
God,
look
Cruel
at this.
is a monster.
Tucked in here. Very nice. Making sure not to take any spore damage. Forcing Raz to move at least to his third as he's just going to sit above these Ravagers and start to pick them off.
Yeah, it looked like there for a minute that Raz wanted to move out, but he would have just got picked off the entire march across the map with those mutas. This was such a good play from Cruel, and now he's got him just kind of pinned right here. You can't use those roaches because they'll just get wrecked moving across this long-ass map. But now that Hydras have joined the fight, he might be able to contest this.
I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Cruel, if he wins this game, man, that's crazy. Raz, hanging in there. The one thing Cruel also forced Raz to do here was spend a lot of money on spore crawlers. I mean, that's going to happen either way. You want to make sure you don't die to mutas. But each one of those is a drone and 75 minerals, it's definitely, you can't understate how important it is. And he's had to put them not only in his mineral line, but kind of in between his bases too. So there's more than you would usually see.
Shiftik saying he can't see it? Oh, shit, dude. It's in the top left-hand corner of the map. Oh, man. I don't know.
Are you on mobile or something?
Yeah, maybe it's a mobile
then I could
issue.
see it. Yeah, he's like, hey, it's just too small to physically see. But looks like I'm Spooky and Carter have confirmed it is in the top left. Okay. Hopefully it's there for you as well, Shiftix.
Yeah, maybe that's something we can address if you're a mobile user. Let us know like a little bit more information about what's wrong with your issue, and maybe we can try to sort it out for you, man. That's the first complaint I've gotten. But now there's enough
the number to the Nydus supports.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll
give you the
Sorry, go
hotline.
ahead. You're talking about the game.
Nah, fuck it, dude. I want to roll with that joke for a while, dude. We're here to please you guys. Nah. But I think there's enough Hydras to deal with this now, man. That was very patiently played from Raz, just hanging back and not marching across the map. I think he has enough to contest these mutas now. Yeah, I mean, look at all those fucking Hydras. He's just being patient and waiting to move out. But Cruel was able to macro heavily behind this, and he now has the worker lead.
This game is nuts, man. This is a
madness.
Probably one of the more back and forth games we've seen on the Nydus. Like, there's been clear-cut wins and whatever, but this game has gone back and forth. Like,
oh shit. Okay, so I missed a bit of a move out there. He's moving in with these mutas, but I was gonna say I think he can get picked off completely with the amount of Hydras that's out. Yeah, he's gonna pull back completely. And he's still going with a bunch of Lings behind him. Excuse me. So he's trying to get some lucky Bane hits, I guess, huh?
I believe so. Speed for Banes is done, and +2 melee is just about 3/4 of the way done, and +2 Carapace is just under halfway done. So if the fight doesn't happen right now, by the way, mutas are just ravaging the natural.
Yeah. So far, 19 drones went down during that aggression. And they're so damn fast, they're going to be able to get over here before too much damage is done. I think that was a huge pickup from Cruel. If he can hang in here, he's looking a lot better now. Oh, but he's supply blocked.
Bane hits need to be miraculous.
Yeah, they need to be
and they have to be on the Hydras.
Yeah.
Like.
Yep. So these mutas are going to be able to swoop in behind this and start working on that. I think that's why he's trying to be patient, but they are going to fly right into the Hydras. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Banes. They're trying to get back to the Hydras. It looks like they might be able to find him. Oh, shit. They did find him. Holy shit. It looks like Cruel's going to be able to
clean this up,
yeah.
dude.
Holy shit. I think Cruel actually is going to be able to win this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's going to take a lot of damage to these Roaches, but he should be able to pick. Oh, he lost all of his Queens and Spines, though. These Roaches are going to have a field day before that happens. Oh, man. So, if he can focus fire, though.
These Mutas are, attacking. The third does go down, which is huge. Don't forget that just before this fight,
yeah, he wiped out a base. Yeah.
Yeah, Cruel was well. No. He wiped out the drones.
Oh yeah.
The base still exists, and that's super important for Zerg because they need that larva. So the third going down for Cruel does put him at a disadvantage, but he does have those drones still alive, so he is long distance mining.
Okay. And the other thing was just a weed problem. So we're fucking straight, dude. We're good to go. Moving on into the future. He can see the production tab now.
Probably.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. But these Hydras still, man, that's an uncontestable number. He's gonna need to morph a lot of Banes. Cruel is behind this and try to get a couple lucky hits. But as you said, man, he did a lot of damage with those Mutas. He needs to get that third up and running again, and he'll be in a good position again, man. The Survivor fucking survives again. Shocker, right? Like.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jeez.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is a badass game. Like, I'm pretty excited that we got to see this ZVZ. A lot of people give ZVZ shit, but I think this has been a badass game so far. If he gets a lucky fungal off, like, it's gonna just flip around again. Like, imagine that shit. And it's looking like we might be able to get that. So, I don't know, man. I love this game so far.
Yeah, this game is nuts. There's a point here where Raz is a little bit weak when all he has is, a handful of Hydras and some Infestors. Man, that fungal could have been
yeah,
big.
like, I'm just waiting for this fungal to happen because it's going to be a beautiful thing. But the question is how much damage is Cruel going to be able to get done before this magical fungal happens? Oh, come on. He doesn't have the energy yet. I know this feeling as a Zerg. You're just sitting there spamming the button, like praying that eventually you're going to have enough.
Wait, he totally does. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Well, yeah, why isn't he doing it?
I mean, he just wants the eye of the tiger.
He's like playing mind games at this point. He's like, I could if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. But Cruel did a really nice run by behind this and was able to pick up 9 workers from Raz. Cruel is just constant with this aggression, man.
Yeah, and he needs to be. This is the only thing that would keep him in the game right now, Like,
yeah.
Oh, going for that infestation pit. Raz just really kind of a victim of his own building placement for the Roach Warren and the infestation pit. But he is going to have to fly.
We got our fungal. He's going to... Yeah, that was a lot of Mutas, and he was able to soften up all of them and completely clean this up.
That may be it, dude.
Oh, but behind this... Yeah, I don't even know how to call this game. I'm trying my best to observe it. Man, I didn't know how I felt about him losing all those Mutas until he did this run by. He's got him contained very well. And behind this, he has another 34 Lings that are going to have +2/+2. So Cruel's not out of this at all, but I think he dove a little too hard on his Mutas, just trying to get a little bit of damage done. But if he morphs...
Sorry, those Lings were coming around. I thought there was a small pack of Hydras. I was like, man, if he gets surrounded here, this game is immediately going to swing right back into Cruel's favor.
This is just ridiculous, dude. I'm trying to see if Bane speed is done. I think that's what he's trying to do is pull back and try to get some Banes. I'm still waiting for these crazy-ass fungals to go off. Dude, this is going to be so ridiculous. Fungaling Lings? Nah.
Cruel is now known as La Cucaracha, a Zerg that survives.
Yes, I love it.
Man. So, these Lings, man, just the story of this game has been Cruel surviving, doing counterattacks, dude. His counterattacks this game have just been lights out.
Yeah, Raz is sitting at 4 drones to Cruel's 45. Somehow I completely missed that. But this is all but over at this point. Cruel somehow pulled that off.
So Hydra Den does go down, which is huge, man. They are going to get to work on these Lings. Infestor does get a nice grab on those, but the third base goes down, I believe, for Raz, man. And Cruel sitting on 4 base right now.
Yep. So jokes and awesome nicknames aside, this is going to be the final volley. I'd imagine Raz is just going to try to do one huge push, see what he can get done, and then tap out from there. But the real question here is going to be if these Hydras can take it. There's going to be a couple of fungals, and there's a lot of Hydras, but I think the Link Force is just too strong. This is literally just going to be a swarm where you just rely on upgrades and a huge wraparound. Yep. He's not even going to wait for the Banes, man.
No, he is not, dude. He's just going in. Unfortunately, they do kind of pass each other here. An opportunity to weed out some of those Lings from Raz.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Cruel is just relentless behind this with these run bys. I think he feels so comfortable. He's willing to accept the few losses that he's going to take as long as he can just completely make sure that he's going to win this game. And in doing this, he kind of did. I mean, don't get me wrong, Raz still has an army out, but there is literally no production. 2 drones, that's it. That's his whole economy. So.
And as long as as long as Cruel pays attention, he shouldn't take massive fungals on his lings just because they're so freaking mobile, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got so much damage done behind this. He's not even pulling back yet. He's willing to just lose this base because he has another one behind this. I'd imagine here at some point he has to contest with this, or is he just going to straight base race this shit? Are we going to see a Zerg base race? I'm ready, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, all right. And just like that.
There it is, man.
GG is
Cruel. I think he earned the name La Cucaracha.
Yeah, La Cucaracha ties it up, and we will go in to game number 5. It is now 2-2.
Holy shit, man. You look away from the preview stream for like a game and it shoots up to 61 viewers. You guys are awesome, man.
Oh shit, yeah, thank you very much. That's huge.
Oh.
On top of that, Carter hit us with the 5 spot. That's the donation we heard during last game. It simply says, "Get wrecked, nerds." Don't mind if I do, sir. Thank you very much for the 5. And thank you for all the people that are joining us. If it's your first time and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow button. This is All In the Nydus, a team league between All In and the Nydus. It features, I think, 8 or 9 teams. And yeah, it's going to run for 5 more weeks after this. And we'll try to pick up games as much as we can. But we hope you guys are enjoying some non-standard maps. Regrets SC2, thank you very much for the follow.
Yeah.
I think you did Micro's UI, right? I like that, man. If that was you. If not, and I'm thinking of the wrong person, sorry. But if that was you, good work, man. But yeah, that ties things up. It is now 2-2, and the Masters are both out. Yeah, well, I mean, you know what I mean. It's hype, dude. I love casting people that are Masters and above because I'm only Diamond myself. So the only issue here is that everyone's still a little bit confused on this map pool because it's so weird. So give them just a second and they're going to figure that out, and we'll jump into game number 5, right? Yeah, 5 because we're tied 2-2.
Yep. Number 5.
Number 5. But for everyone who's new in here, I'm not going to play the shit out of this video, but I did say I was going to give it to you one more time. So if you had any questions about who we are, maybe this video can answer them. No, I'm just kidding.
All of life's questions.
All right, there's the video. Maybe I overplay it, but I think that shit's hype as fuck. Whenever I want a ladder, I seriously just blast my music as loud as it can possibly go, and I put on that video, and it gets me all pumped to play this game. And I wish I was kidding right now, but you guys all know that I'm dead ass serious right now. But on a serious note, the players in the lobby, and we're just waiting for them to pick the map. So welcome everyone joining us. We're in between games, and we'll be going here in just a second. It is currently timed up, so you know we're getting into the matches that really matter, and we should have some really hype games here in just a second. Very well played by Cruel, though. That was one of my favorite games I've seen in recent history, though, and I'm not even just saying that. Like, that shit was pretty hype and back and forth. There were at least 2 times during that game when I thought he lost.
That game had a lot of swings, man. That was really crazy. But Cruel stayed centered through the whole thing. I mean, Raz had some really good plays, too. I think at the end of the day, it just came down to needing to invest so much in spores and kind of losing the Roach Warren and stuff. I mean, just Cruel's cost effectiveness with those mutas was just lights out, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're asking to show the stats. Let me see if we have that technology. Let me figure out how to do it. Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah. You guys want those stats, dude? Look at these stats. I'll give you what you need around here. But no, so... Yeah, no. But in all seriousness, from week 1, All Inspiration took it. Born Gosu took it. Lost in Translation took their game. And the Confederation also took their game. So the other teams that not listed are Formless Bear Sloths, Guns and Roaches, Daily Life, and Team Unrivaled. So there are 8 teams. I kind of knew what I was talking about. Booyah.
This guy. Too OP.
But yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to jump into the lobby. We got a couple follows already today. Only 4, but that's still badass. We got Regret SC2, Retributor, Shiftix, and MTG Player 92. Thank you guys very much for the follows. And we got 1 donation for $5 from Carter, saying "Get wrecked, nerds." Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it, even if you're saying hateful words that hurt my PPs.
You are not the last person, but we need you to accept the game at some point.
Okay, that was my bad. But the good news is the map's picked.
There's still one other person somewhere. That's why I said it wasn't you, but you did need to do it as well.
Oh yeah.
But dude, we have like 71 people watching us. You guys are super awesome. Thank you very much for spending your Friday. 70 people, I think, is a new record, if I'm not mistaken. So can we get a little boy's dream made and get that up to 100? Oh my god.
For 100. No, I didn't even make a post tonight. Like, I completely fucked up, but I had so much shit to do today. That was my bad. But thank you guys so much for everyone tuning in. And Carter makes a very valid point. He says, shout out to Proxy Tempest for playing our vid during their tournament. That is a valid point. Proxy Tempest was playing our video during their tournament. So if you guys want Plat Diamond tournaments, Masters tournaments, they do everything. Head over to Proxy Tempest. But a little bit more about this league. We already ran down all the teams. I just wanted to say that we're probably going to be able to cast them usually on Friday or Sunday. So if you like what you see specifically from us, we will try to cast these on Fridays and Sundays. And everyone else, they all cast their matches, I'm pretty sure. So if you do like this, you'll be able to find it many more places than just the Nydus. One of these days, I should have the list of all the people that stream it from the different teams and stuff. But I just wanted to throw it out there that the teams do stream this when the Nydus is not. That was a lot, but I just wanted to give everyone a shout out.
We did it. We finally have a Terran. Oh my god, he just needs a race check, a ready check. And we finally got the best race coming out, guys.
Yes. Klumis, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, do you remember this map? I'm trying. I think I remember Godzilla in the name, but I don't remember this map, man. Maybe this is one we haven't seen quite yet.
Right off the top of my head, I don't. I feel like if it's going to be called Greenhouse, then it probably has to have some grass, which you know I am so fucking dumb.
All you need to have Giggle on board is put grass in your map. This dude's on board already. Like, it's a simple man. I like it. I like it.
Spooky asking, did Giggle Bear get rid of his mullet? I'm taking my money back. No, I still have it. Thanks for asking, dude.
What's up, Burden? Welcome. I'm taking my money back. I love it. I guess we could tease some more Clan Wars we got coming up.
Do it.
Well, no, I'll wait till everything's confirmed. I've learned my lesson. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to have a couple Clan Wars featuring, I would say semi or pro teams at this point. They're straight up pros, right? But we don't have them completely locked in, so I don't want to say any teams just yet. But we will have some much larger prize Clan Wars coming in pretty soon. If you guys are a fan of Clan War content, I personally am, because it's just action-packed game. But I think Cruel just wanted to calm down and listen to us fawn over him and channel. No, I'm just kidding. But he's ready.
He's like, guys, I gotta go real quick. You know,
I want to watch these last 90 seconds. Buying you guys view bots. Be right back. No. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I know, right? We want to have that all-natural growth. And 66 is pretty awesome, man. I appreciate every single one of you who are tuning in and are real people. That's what's up.
Yep. But you don't have to listen to us bullshit anymore, because the game is going, guys. It's going to be an AVAX map called Gojira Greenhouse. Have we seen this one? I'm going to go out on a limb and say we've not, but I could be wrong. It's been known to happen.
We did, because the last one went to 7 games.
Oh.
So I agree with you that I don't really remember what game was played on this map. Like, it didn't really stand out.
Must have been one of the link floods. But yeah, no, you're right with your logic, dude. We played all 7 maps. I'm a jackass.
So after you, good sir.
All right, let me just throw up the scores real quick because we are tied up, and that's pretty important to know. So our green, oh no, I won't be mean. Our blue Zerg player in the top right-hand corner of the map, playing one hell of a game last time. I'm really excited to see what he can do this time around. From Guns and Roaches, it is Cruel.
And his opponent in the bottom left of Gojira Greenhouse, the green Terran to go along with it. From Team Unrivaled, it is Apogee.
Can I go again? I want to do over. Is it all right? I'll make it really fast for you.
Oh yeah, dog. Go.
All right, our blue Zerg player in the top right-hand corner of the map, La Cucaracha. You guys fucking knew it was coming. Come on, you're on the Nydus. Like, I'm so sorry that I forgot dude's nickname. Please forgive me, but I just wanted to give that out because he earned that nickname, dude. He earned that.
I'm not gonna. Oh, here's your thing, dude. Here's your base.
Wait, what?
This is the base one. The really goofy double base one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how I felt about this map, but I don't know, dude.
This map is nuts. Like,
no one took it. Yeah, no one took it. That was the difference. Is last time they immediately went for it.
What happens if you like? Okay, so you see like you can see those squares next to the mineral lines. You know what happens if you put your base like right in the middle of those and then farm from both?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You
could have like 36 people like mining from that base.
Yeah, this is the one that I've wanted to see some crazy ass macro game involved on. But I wanted the macro game to come from that base, and no one took it early. I want to type to him like, "Hey guys, psst, there's gold back there."
I know, right?
Like, hey, did you? Oh, yes. Apogee has got our back. Yeah, dude, Apogee don't play. He's gonna go back there and he's gonna give us the base that we so desperately need. Oh no, what are you doing?
All right. Well, okay.
He's gonna put it on the high ground and fly down there, dude. I have faith. I have faith.
Totally okay with me.
But yeah, back to serious things. Cruel went with a pretty standard opener, nothing too crazy. He took a normal timed pool rather, and a normal expansion. So we're into a pretty standard game, except for the fact that it's early SCC. But I think he's just feeling froggy because he can wall off right so easily.
Oops. I keep pinging for absolutely no reason, so sorry about that. I gotta like bound to the air. Can you see that, or is it just me?
No, it's cool. I see it, but I thought you were just trying to point out shit. I always look anyway, dude, because you always point out.
I'm literally just accidentally hitting the buttons on the side of my mouse here. But it looks like, a nice Ling micro there from Cruel. As Apogee does come up. Okay, Pokes gets one Ling for his troubles.
Oh man, I'm so sad that I forgot to call him the Cucaracha, dude. Like, I hope everyone's cool. Like, are we good, guys? No. Oh, there's another gold base. Holy shit. This whole time I didn't realize that there's a gold base all the way out at the very end of the map.
Dude, whoever made this map really likes money.
Avex, dude, he's like, I'll show you gold. You guys want gold? I'll put gold everywhere.
I really like this Overlord placement here from Cruel. It's pretty much untouchable, at least for now. And he does, oh man, he's even going to get us out on the CC. Like, this is the money Overlord for sure, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And real quick, while I saw this, we're running a delay, right? So we're not going to ruin anyone's day by saying this. Shithick said Apogee has this. Me and him played like 10 ZBT yesterday, and he's got a sick build. But that's good to hear as a caster because that means he has something planned.
God,
what did I miss?
Brutal. Okay, sorry. He didn't. He could have really shut that down. One Hellion will go down. He lifted his barracks to switch the factory with what is on the reactor, and when he did that, Cruel just went full on, ran his lings. I thought honestly he was gonna sit his lings underneath it, making it so the factory can never really set down, and the reactor could never be used. But at the end of the day, Cruel getting in here, picking up a Hellion and a Reaper for his troubles, so just as good of damage, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely, and even just getting in there to scout is good enough. So, as you said, that Overlord saw the base go up, and now he got a complete scouted production. So.
Yep, that's huge, man.
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
for masters players like, or a master player like Cruel. Like, he's gonna, some people are kind of too busy macroing to really get the information that they need. But the higher you get up in skill, then the easier it becomes, or the better you become at least analyzing what's coming at you.
Yeah, and this has no relevance on the game, but Cruel one time when we needed an admin was willing to step up an admin for us. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Cruel, like completely separate from this match. I'm not like biased towards him or anything.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, he's a Zerg player. Let's be fair, right? Like, I want him to win. Nah. Oh, shit, but these Hellions are just going to make really quick work of all those lings. I don't know if that was really necessary for that to run in because he just didn't get anything done with it. But that's all right. It was only a couple of lings.
Man, that's crazy. Units lost, 2 for Terran. Sitting at about 262 resources lost, and 17 lost for Cruel, and 425 resources, so...
Yeah, and Apogee's starting to roll with this gold base. So granted, it's been scouted, but I don't think he knows that you can poke in, right? Like, you can't see what I'm talking about, but there's a little wall right here that you can completely run through. And we didn't know about it until last time we saw this map, but you can definitely get lings in right there. So.
Let me give you a visual demonstration here, fellas.
Oh, well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, like we
That ping
remember?
was for real.
Yeah,
that was an actual meant to
He's
ping.
like, I meant to do that one, for the record.
So, taking a look at Terran's build here, break it down a little bit. There are 4 factories, 2 of them with reactors right now, pumping out just Hellion Cyclone, as well as I believe a tank coming out now. So
tank.
this is the build that I believe Shiftix was talking about. We'll have to see how much damage it finds. I mean, it has the makings of being a really strong build.
Yeah, absolutely. What, tanks, cyclones, and hellions? Like, that sounds like a monster build. Absolutely. We'll have to see how many tanks he decides to go with, but I'd imagine once these convert over to Hellbats, it's going to turn into a whole different ballgame. The question is going to be, are the mutas going to be out before that happens or not? And I'm going to go with probably, but I don't know how many is going to be the thing. So the Spire finishes up about meow, but I don't know if there's really any AA. Has Apogee scouted that even?
Nope.
I don't. Yeah, I was
this
gonna say I
could
don't
be
think so.
super problematic. Apogee should have the ability to make his way into Thor's in a little bit here. I mean,
yeah.
The army that he has right now is extremely good for fighting the lings on the ground. But as the number of mutas starts to climb, the army becomes much less effective.
Yeah.
So it certainly is strong right at the moment, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, and we know about the mutas, right? Like, that's easy for us to say, but I don't think he even knows that they exist yet. He probably has an idea that they're coming just based off the composition so far, but it has the opportunity to catch him off guard here. And as you said, while he has the opportunity to go Thor's, there's none out just yet. So, I've tried without. It's almost impossible.
Well, Cruel's going to try it with mutas, man.
Yeah. Did the Roach come down? I didn't see the Roach Warren. I was looking to see if he had it in some weird-ass spot, but I don't think he even has that as an option. It's going to be straight LBM. Oh, shit, but he's giving away the fact that he went mutas as these mutas poke in now and start working on this army. And I don't think there's anything to deal with it, but he should be able to pick up a little bit. Oh, he just
that one Marine, the hero Marine, dude. Oh, there he goes.
I see what you did there. Yeah, so just preventing this third from being finished is a pretty good pickup for sure, but he just gave away the fact to his opponent that he was going mutas. And as we said, he kind of probably already knew, but you can ball him up into a good number and really do some damage sometimes too. But we'll have to see Apogee's response to this. Mines, it looks like.
Yep. I saw that too. So, I mean, a little bit interesting to be producing mines out of both the reactors and the tech lab factory. I mean, why not? Maybe because he has like almost no gas. I was gonna say, why not be producing Thor's out of the tech lab ones, you know? But you know, Widow Mine's definitely not bad.
Yep, and he got him planted down all around his production, so he should be able to get a couple good shots off, or at least prevent too much damage being done. That factory is a little, I don't know if it's in range of that mine, but maybe if he kicks him out, he should be able to prevent a lot of damage. But there's nothing to save this base down lower. I don't think Crueler really knows anything about that, but he could be down here working on that base.
Yep.
Okay, we got a couple turrets down here trying to protect that up, though, from Apogee. So.
Oh, man, it's not going to finish in time, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Damn. So now...
Kind of rough there. It looks like Cruel is going to continue to poke in with his mutas. The Viking count is starting to grow a little bit. And there are Widow Mines burrowed kind of all around Apogee's base.
Yeah.
So Cruel is going to have to be, you know, careful, but he's definitely in a nice position here.
Yeah, for sure. And if you look at the minerals on those gold, the gold base is there, but it's not like you can take a game-ending amount off of them because they're already starting to mine down pretty low. So we never saw that in the first game we saw on this map, I think because it was over so soon, but there's not a lot of resources in those gold. It's just going to be a lot of really fast resources. But oh shit, that was a really good pickup right there, getting all those Hellions without letting him do any damage.
Yep, absolutely, man. Definitely every unit is so important for Apogee right now. His army has a lot of synergy, so he needs the Hellions to fight the Lings and all this type of stuff. So he wants to make sure that he doesn't lose the synergy with his army. Oh my god, these so
I thought I was going to be able to clean him up. Oh, man.
That's crazy,
yeah,
man. But yeah,
hits.
Whoever in chat said he's making his way towards Broodlord. I believe you are most likely correct, as the hive is done. Corruptors are starting to come out. Maybe
Maybe those are just for... Yo, he's going Ultra?
Yeah, the Ultra Cavern just finished up. I'm waiting to see which one gets the tech first. Okay, well, that solidifies his decision because he just started chitinous plating. So it looks like he's probably going to go with what then? Corruptor Ultra? That's a pretty good move, I think.
You say I mean...
Or there's no need for the Corruptors. Maybe if only Vikings start pouring out. But yeah, Ultras.
I hate to get critical of people's... I hate getting critical of people's plays. But I just don't know what exactly purpose the Corruptor would serve. I mean, there are a couple of Vikings. Those can be annoying, but I mean, nothing you can't fly your Muto away from.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, with that kindness plating, I mean, that pretty much assures us that that's what he's going to go with. But this creep spread is pretty ridiculous as well, man. Shit is all over the place. Oh, and he's poking in as well behind this with a little bit of Mutas and Corruptor. He's not going to be able to get that down, though. That was more of just a scout than anything else.
Super Thor. Over there by Apogee's third, doing the one-man protection.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's a lot of Ultras out now. Jesus.
Indeed, sir. And Chitinous is definitely on the way.
Yep. So I'd imagine as soon as that finishes up, he's going to pour in with all these Ultras. There's 7 out already. That's enough to do pretty significant amount of damage, and he has air dominance as well because he has enough Muta, I believe, to take... Yeah, plenty. All he's got to do is avoid these mines, and I think he should be all right. But Apogee's not out of this. He just needs to get some really good mine hits and have something for these Ultras that just keep pouring out, man.
Yeah.
3 more just finished up, so...
This planetary is definitely nice. It should help them, but unfortunately it doesn't help them with anything on the ground.
Yep. So these Lings are going to be able to join the fight, and the Ultra's with them. So as long as he can avoid these... Oh, these mines, though. Oh, those were some good mine hits, cleaning up all of the Lings, but it was too late because the Ultras joined the fight. They're going to be able to make pretty quick work of this army because they have chitinous plating. And GG is called. Cruel will take game number 5, and it is now GNR with 3 points to Team Unrivaled 2.
Yep. Absolutely, man. Very nice by Cruel, helping his team, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Just putting on the pressure the whole game and never really letting his opponent get comfortable, and then just macroing constantly behind that. That's the hard part. The aggression's really easy, but continuing the macro behind that, he played it very well, and I got to hand it to him there.
Yeah.
All right.
So, possible match point here, but if Team Unrivaled does win this game, they will need 1 more of their own match point to win. So, definitely still a close series. Both these teams have been playing really well. We've seen exceptional performance from Cruel, but everybody's been playing pretty well tonight, man.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you, everyone that's tuning in. We got a lot of people in here tonight. A lot of the people from GNR and Unrivaled, it looks like. So thank you guys very much for giving us a chance to cast your games. I love this team league, so I'm really happy that we got in on it. He should have cheesed like Raz. He should have, man. Those make for some fun-ass games. But I do want to throw this up real quick. Neither of the team has a website, but if you want to get in contact with them, just do so through CTL. I'll go ahead and pitch CTL as well in chat.
Yeah, huge shout out to the Chobo Team League, man. You guys are awesome.
Yep.
For providing us with these clans, giving us the opportunity to cast this. I mean, it's just been an awesome experience. These guys have been terrific to work with. Just no troubles at all, man. We just kind of show up and they got the games ready to go and we cast them and everyone's happy.
Yep, absolutely. And a huge shout out to Tech 4 specifically from Allin, who included us on this team league. And he set it up with a bunch of CTL teams. But Allin is heading this up with us, and they've been really awesome handling the back end of all this. And I want to link the website as well. I believe I put it up already, but I want to put the stats up. It has player stats and everything. Like, these guys are going in with this website. So if you want to check it out, I'm going to throw it in chat. You guys will see it. There we go. Go ahead and check that out if you want to find out the other matches too. Maybe you can catch matches that we don't cast specifically. The next player has joined the lobby, and we're just waiting for them to pick the map, and we will roll into game number 6. Potentially match point.
Maybe we'll go to one of my favorite maps, dude. I feel like every single map we're playing in here is my favorite map. I hate the machine ones. I like the ones with grass, but for some reason I like Deadwing too. Like, I always enjoy Deadwing, man.
Yeah, we'll see what he has to pick, but there's only one in Deadwing, so you got a 50-50 here, Mr. Goon.
I know, right? Deadwing. What's up? Do it, Monk. Pick that map.
What I like about this though is because of the format. It almost always makes it into game number 6 or 7. Like last week made it into game number 7, and I really like the fact that the Masters come out last. because we really get a huge potential for match point here. So not saying that that's necessarily what's going to happen. If GNR takes this, they win. But I do like the fact that we could potentially get that. Also, Zerg Host, rather. Thank you very much for the follow.
Is it Zerghost or Zerghost?
I don't know, man. I can't read.
So deep, that joke, though!
But yeah, for real, I mean, you usually do this, so I'll go ahead and take the burden from you one time. But yeah, man, if you guys like what you see, please consider following. If you're new to the stream or whatnot, we do content usually on Fridays, Saturdays. We got a lot more planned and stuff like that. But, you know, it takes a decent amount of time to be coming out and doing these things for you guys. And we really appreciate you guys showing up and watching. So if you're new, please consider that follow. And I'm going to let you do the selling out for the rest of the night.
No, that's it, man.
there was my one.
It's pretty simple. Just hit that follow button if you like it. But the map has been picked, though. It's not going to be yours. Hopefully we get our match point so we get to see Mr. Giggle's map. But the next map will be Detox, and he's asking for a couple seconds just to go over the map. I think that's fair. Like, these guys have never seen this shit before, dude.
You're like match point for your clan, and you're like, wait, let me just look at the map quick, though. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Like, let me figure out how I can just seal the deal really, really fast. Good game, though, Apogee. 10-10, nice, Nydus. Yeah. The Nydus was amazing.
That was.
I'm a bit biased, but I did like it.
Clearly, we're a little bit into the Nydus round here.
But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. We appreciate it. We're going to bring a lot more of these Clan War type events soon, very soon, with a couple pro teams too. We're in talks, so I don't really want to give out too much information just yet. But we are trying to bring you guys a lot more Clan War type content. Specifically All In and the Nydus, what you're exactly watching right now, but a lot more on the top of that too. So there'll be 5 more weeks of this.
5 more, man. God, it's
more
gonna be
weeks.
over before you know it. Like, it's fun to be in the beginning of this, and we're like, oh, let's see how this shakes out. I'm sure we're blink, and it's gonna be week 7, man.
Both players saying that they basically have no clue what's going on from the map preview. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously we've seen this map before, but I don't remember. This has got to be that one with those narrow ass bridges everywhere, right? Almost has to be.
Deadwing's the one with like the right angle corners leading into like your third and stuff. So, I mean, Detox is whatever isn't Deadwing. I can tell you that at least.
Yeah,
Monk is
we're
ready.
trying to load into the lobby. There's just one person who's not ready. They're asking. We always got that one guy.
I know, right?
Get out.
You've been kicked.
Alright, so the map is picked. We are loading in. Potentially match point here if GNR takes it. If Team Unrivaled takes it, it will tie things up and we will go into our ace match. Oh shit, Korean. I recognize good game, but that's all I recognize.
Look at this guy. Gonna start GGing like that?
Yeah, I wish I knew how to do it. I gotta copy it now. Wait, are you ready? I don't know if it's you.
What? No.
Okay.
I hit, yeah. We're good.
No, I know. I'm
Just
not
be coming
blaming-
at me like
yeah,
that.
no, I wasn't blaming you. I was just asking. I wanted to make sure it wasn't us. That's all. All right, we're good. We're good.
Are we casting All Kill and Formless Bear Sloss? I do not believe so. We casted Formless Bear Sloss last week. But if that is...
No, so
When
what I
is-
told them, right, because they're doing their clan war tonight, and what we were originally trying to do was get everyone in their clan war to like agree to a flexible time frame, and we would just roll right into that after this clan war and do like a back-to-back event. But a couple people had set schedules, so we couldn't make that happen. But for what it's worth, like I was trying really hard to do a back-to-back and take All In versus FXB next, but we just couldn't tie everything up with people's schedules. But shit, if this game is over in 17 minutes, it's gonna be the perfect time they start, dude. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just throwing it out there. No.
So what do we got? I saw Cactus Man was in the party, dude. That he played that one really crazy week that we had the Neural game.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's him who was playing it though. Wait, no, it was actually. It was Cactus Man versus the Shrimp.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're getting so good at this.
Jeez, man, remembering things.
I know. It feels. I'm not gonna lie. It feels pretty good when you have like when you actually do remember like, oh, that was game 5. Blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah. I rarely do it, but it does feel good when you can pull it off, as you said.
You had one earlier, though.
Yeah, I mean, I occasionally. It's just kind of few and far between, if we're honest. But let me see. Our Guns N' Roaches player, our Blue Zerg, in the top right-hand corner of the map, currently up 1 point in the series. If he wins it, it's over. It is La Cucaracha.
And his opponent, first time seen by the Nydus from Team Unrivaled, it is the Blue Terran Monk.
You guys are pretty low compared to the music. All right, cool. I will adjust that then next time I play music.
Oh,
thank you though.
This is the shittiest map in my opinion in the map pool. This is the one that has that really
the bridge.
There's
no way you're holding that third. Yeah.
This map is not fun.
Yeah, no, that's I don't know. I guess bridge was like the shittiest way to describe this map, but that was the immediate thing that came to mind was this choke point right here that pretty much prevents your third from being taken at all, or at least defending it. You can take it, but good luck holding on to that shit.
All right. Well, I found one thing salvageable. Hold on. Let me make sure no one's doing nothing crazy. There's a spawning pool down, but a hatchery down from Cruel. Meanwhile, from Monk, looks like it is probably going to be Reaper Expand. Go to the top left of the map, please.
Top left. The base? Like the top left
nope,
base?
Just the very top corner. Dead space, black. Look at that battle cruiser.
Wait, I don't see it.
Oh my God. What are you talking about? Top
where?
left.
I'm trying to find... Oh, shit. I see it down
there wailing on that thing, dude. Damn. It's gonna be going there a whole game.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I like this, man. These guys put a lot of work into these maps, for real, dude. I wish we got to see more of them.
I know, right? It's rare that you ever, because you're always playing and not trying to die. It's rare that you ever get to look at the shit on the map, you know?
People are probably coming in this channel like, what the fuck is he looking at right now? I swear there's a battle cruiser down there, guys. But yeah, this game is off to a pretty standard start so far. Nothing too crazy that makes me think we're going to have like an immediate win or anything. I kind of wanted to see what Monk was going to do because he has the ability to tie this up. I wanted to see him just come out with like a proxy and just get that immediate win. But he's a Masters player, man. He's going to try to get it with a guarantee and not off of some gimmick, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's feeling pretty comfortable right now, man. It looks like we got a pretty standard issue 2-1-1 coming out. This Reaper is going to get poking at these Lings. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to kill any of those, but the real damage is going to come in I guess the real pressure is going to come in the form of a 2-1-1.
Yeah, absolutely. This right here is just trying to stall. Make sure your opponent hasn't really gotten their third just yet and kind of see what happens. I have a donation going off in my ear, so I can't really hear anything right now. Just know that I love you.
Nice. I always enjoy hearing that from you because I don't get to see it until it hits the stream, so you're always like you're the alert for me, you know?
Yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll get that in 90 seconds. It doesn't matter how much or who did it. Thank you very much, and we love you for it. The continuous support we get is amazing, and we have a few announcements. I'll go ahead and tease one tonight that we can guarantee drop, but let me make sure everything's off to this game because it kind of pertains to donations. But no matter how much it was or who it was, thank you very much, and we love you, and we'll try to give you your comeuppance here in 90 seconds. But back to these games. These Lings are going to be able to deal with these Marines and then find out that there's pretty early expansion, but there's really nothing to contest it just yet from Monk. Yep. He built his wall down at the lower end. I don't think he quite knew with this map that you could wall off right here. But that's cool about seeing how this progresses through over the weeks, because now he knows, you know what I mean? Like, I bet by week 6 and 7 we're gonna see some crazy shit on these maps.
Yeah,
so
I totally agree, man. And it's just kind of, you know, like you said, one of the downfalls of doing new maps. I mean, obviously there are super cool upsides, but then there are also, you know, some of these maps are pretty goofy, man. Was this a Baneling Razzle?
Yeah, like we might have a pretty quick game, dude. I don't want to call it now, but he is definitely trying to seal the deal right here, right now. He's got a bunch of Banes coming in for this wall that was already previously damaged, and the Lings are going to be able to flood in behind it. So if he can get a nice wrap around here on Monk. Oh, and they've been pulled right into the Banelings. No! Oh, shit.
Huge hits, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. He was just trying to cut his losses and get him back behind the wall, and I completely understand that. But unfortunately, they ran directly into those Banes, and 8 SCVs went down. But he did get behind the wall, so he's got that going for him.
Yep, the second base does have to lift. And by the way, it was KCR Burton who donated $10. Thank you very much. Good
Hell yeah.
sir.
Well, I was going to tease the announcement, but this game is off to some crazy shit. So let's just make it through this game, and I'll drop the announcement that pertains to donations. But that doesn't detract from it. Thank you very much, KCR Burton, for the $10 donation.
Yep,
That's badass. Badass.
So Baneling's getting set up here. Should be able to crash to the wall. There is a decent number of Marines and now a medevac and a mine out. So this could get kind of dicey for Zerg if he's not paying attention.
And of course, I went and looked back at his base to see what he was going to do as the follow-up, and he crashed in the second I looked away. So that was a failure on my behalf. But he basically just crashed in and lost a lot of his army, it looks like. But there's a lot of links behind this as well. And now the mine is down too. So very well played from Monk. It's not like he's out of it by any means. We were kind of hard on him with that Bane hit. But that's just because he lost 8 workers. But Cruel is completely all in behind this at this point. And he's just spamming Lings and getting those Banes out. I'm still waiting for him to tech out of this, but it looks like it's just Flood at this point.
He did drop a third at least, so he's got that going for him. As far as economy, I mean, he may not be all in, but yeah, tech-wise, he's definitely, I don't think any layer or anything like that's down. Nope, so he's still sitting on hatch tech.
Yep. Shadowbite's joining us in chat saying Monk is good. He's been ranked high before. Awesome. Oh shit, he's got to deal with all these Banes now. If these Lings
Target those Banes, bro. Target the Banes.
Oh man.
10 SCVs do go down. I mean, that's a big hit, but I mean, that's better than losing all of them, you know?
Yeah.
So Monk hanging in there as best he can.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it may have been, you know, slightly better to target those Banes down, but definitely under heavy pressure. That can't always be on point.
Yeah, and the thing he has going for him, right, is that he had 2 orbitals, so he was able to instantly call down mines, instantly call down mules and try to get that economy rocking again. So he's not completely out of it yet, but Cruel has been macroing behind this non-stop. It's now 40 drones to 26 SCVs. That's kind of a big deal, especially when you're facing nothing but bling pressure behind it. Oh, this wall was perfectly timed, though.
Oh my god, look at that one. Dude, 1 health supply depot. If he had gotten us 1 more hit on that, dude, these Lings would be flooding in. I still don't think he could maybe take the fight against Bio under medevacs, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, the damage has kind of almost been done at this point. I mean, it's not over by any means, but the worker difference is almost double at this point, and he's still trying to do a lot of pressure behind this. So that was very well played from Cruel. And Monk, too, just for being in the game still, is pretty well handled. Oh, and this mine, too! Oh, shit! Oh, that was a money mine.
16 kills on that Widow mine. That was exactly what Monk needed to get him back in the game. Zergs are so triggered in chat right now. Oh,
yeah, dude, I'm triggered right now. I'm literally retreating to my fucking safe space right now, and I need a moment because that was crazy, dude. That 1 mine hit pretty much stopped all that aggression. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Lings and Blings flooding in behind this, but I mean, they're just going to trickle in and into the meat grinder at this point. Oh, man, that mine hit was amazing. All right, so let's check out production behind this. It looks like Cruel's going with his Spire and Baneling speed, which is about to finish up here. So he's just going to put on the pressure. But Monk's not having it, man. He's loading up drops, and he's going to get across the map and see what kind of damage he can get done. Man, if he gets a couple more of those mine hits, he'll be in business, dude.
I know, right? Dude, I thoroughly enjoy that. I mean, I agree that it was kind of a game changer in that particular sense, but it's exactly what Monk needed, man.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, at the end of the day, a little bit sloppy there from Cruel to poke in with all of his Lings, you know?
Yep, for sure. Especially when you saw the mines being produced earlier anyway, so... oh, there's enough queens, though, that they could technically pick off a couple of these medevacs. Okay, he's going to be able to get in.
Oh, I love this, man. This map it may have crazy-ass bridges and be really goofy, but it is a great drop map.
Yeah, we forgot about this. This is where the magic happened last time. Remember, we had a Nydus right here, all beautiful like. But yeah, I mean, it's not applicable to this game. Monk's in a bad way now, in that he's flying his medevac straight into these queens. Okay, there's enough airspace over here for him to duck out. That could have been really bad, though, for a second.
Oh, man. Chad is just about to get to the Widow Mine shot, dude.
Oh,
someone said Monk hanging on, baby, and that was before the Widow Mine shot, so I'm sure they're going to love that, man.
Oh, yeah. That was what he needed, dude. But yeah, both players trying to get into a little bit of a macro game behind this. I got to hand it to Monk, though. He caught up the worker difference really fast. It's now 46 to 53. So we were kind of joking earlier about the power of mules. But considering how constricted he was to 1 base for how long, you know, he managed to macro up pretty good behind this. So sure should I say he's back in it? Hell yeah, dude. That 1 mine hit.
Chad just blew up.
Hell yeah.
You look over there.
Blew up like them fucking Lings, dude. Bow! Got him. Nah, I'm just kidding. But Monk's feeling comfortable behind this. He's going to fly out his 3rd, and he's completely caught up on workers. So you guys said it before. Monk's a monster, dude. The fact that he even held on right there, but somehow has tied up the game in economy is just huge to me. Oh, and the double prong drop, too.
Yep. Definitely very nice. I think this could get some... Oh, my God. Huge hits, dude.
The Mine Master, dude.
massive hits, and there's no Overseer, at least here right now, to be able to clear these out. No Spore or anything like that. So if Cruel is not paying attention and not careful, he could find himself taking 2 more massive shots.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. So we were joking that he needed a couple good mine shots to hold, but shit, it's not funny anymore because he got him. And behind this, there's a lot of mines pouring in with Liberators.
Watch these mines, dude.
Oh, where? Main base?
Yeah.
Oh, I got there just in time, but they didn't get... Okay, that one got a lot of workers. The first one only got 2, but the second one got 4. That's a pretty good pickup. I mean, you always want more when your mine shots go off, but it's not bad. And behind this, he's just going to start ripping Cruel apart, unfortunately. All these
pressure
multi-pros.
going on at the 3rd. He's going to pick up in those medevacs and get out of there for now. Meanwhile, the real story is marching its way across the map. Man, this is just too many Marines, I think. Cruel just didn't have the time to be able to build Banelings to get, in time for this. So if Monk presses the issue, he could find himself doing significant damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And now he's got the econ lead. So it's 55 to 50, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage behind this. It should be worth noting too that he's about to tie up upgrades. He's a little far off on it, but not for long here, and they will be... Oh, okay. As I say that, Cruel finishes up +2 melee, but Monk's about to have 1-1. I guess that's all I was going with that.
That was the long way.
Yeah, it got convoluted, but my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Gotta kill that airtime. I gotta say, Monk, I feel like he had an opportunity there. There are now more Banelings out of Cruel. There's not an insane amount, but more Banelings.
Yeah.
The Queens have kind of rallied together. They are getting picked off here as the fight does start. The real story here is going to be the Widow Mines, as these Marines don't want to get surrounded.
Oh, man.
At least most of them.
Yeah, now the Nydus have joined the fight, so they're going to be able to follow these medevacs and start working. Oh, he baited him back into the mines. That was fucking good, dude.
Yeah, and then big Baneling hits going on here. Monk not getting the best splits that he needs and finding himself on the back foot. Cruel actually gets the damage he needs, cleans up all but 2 medevacs, and sends Monk packing.
Yep, and behind this starts to work in on here. He's going to poke in. These ultras are pretty far away. I didn't see that they had started just yet, but Chitinous plating is up as well. So, oh shit, the transfuse. The transfuse.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to say that if Monk had gone a little bit earlier. By the way, this drop getting picked off. But, when he was first moving across the map, Cruel just was kind of being like, oh, shit, I'm getting, he's marching on me. I need to build units and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then just kind of hanging out on that ramp there, I think gave Cruel the time that he needed to build, a significant enough army.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's too hard to call it either way, but I think that maybe could have been a point in which Monk had gotten aggressive and found significant damage there.
Yep, I agree 100%, man. A little bit of hesitation in this game can pay, but, he didn't have the vision that we do because we saw everything. Oh, triggering all 3 of those mines before they really found any damage was insane there from Cruel, and he's going to be able to sweep in behind this with a lot of Lings as well as this Ultra, and with that air support, the medevacs are going to be deemed pretty much worthless too. I'm starting to really like Cruel's position in this game, man. I am missing a drop in the main, though. I just want to find out where this main fight heads right here.
Yep, absolutely. I think the main fight, oh shit, it's going to be huge here as those mine shots, that one's pretty decent, but not the best. There are still a good amount of mutas and bio here. Mines, only a couple of them. The drop in the main, though, picking up 11 drones and a couple of queens here and just really stopping anything that's coming out.
Yeah, but Chitinous plating in these ultras combined with this muta is just wreaking havoc right here. And now they've actually caught all the reinforcements, too. So they're going to start working on their economy, and there won't be any way for Monk to reinforce this just yet. And don't get me wrong, Monk is doing a lot of damage across the map with picking up 12 drones, but he's lost a lot too. 28 so far SCVs have gone down.
I think this may be the beginning of the end as he does try and hop inside of the bunker, but you cannot micro. I mean, you can micro your heart out, but there's just too many ultras here. Monk with the GG.
Yep.
Cruel.
Yeah, I don't like this map that much either, dude. I'm going to agree with him, but that's neither here nor there. Cruel will take it for his team, and GNR will win week number 2 of All in the Nydus Team League.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, we didn't actually get to see my favorite. Nobody wanted to play on.
I know, man. Everyone snubbed your map this time around.
That's all right. We got the KTV Mujo Gardens, and I think that's the fan favorite here. So.
Yeah, that's my favorite, I think, dude. I don't know. I just like the razzle-dazzle potential of it. Nah. We'll go ahead and close this out, man. With that, GNR will take it, and we
can do your announcements.
Oh, yeah, let me do the announcement real quick. Holy shit, I
got
completely
you, bro.
forgot.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, no. Thanks, man. Thanks. First, let me run down the list. We got 6 follows tonight. Zerg, Host, Clumis, Regret, SC2, Retributor, Shiftix, and MTG Player 92. Thank you very much for the follows. And we got 2 donations. KCR Burton sent $87, or wow. KCR Burton 87 sent $10 for nudes, and Carter's donated $5 to get wrecked. KCR Burton, I'll get with you after this in Snapchat, I guess. It's going down in the DM. But no, our serious note real quick was all these donations aren't going towards us. It's not like we're living large or anything off of it. We're going to use them to all make a lot of content. And one thing we can tease right now, and don't get me wrong, we have a shitload of content coming behind this, but one thing we can tease right now is that we're going to do 2 $150 opens in the very near future and try to get as many people to show up for that as we can. And that'll be like GM level, hopefully a couple pros. So that's what the donations are going for in the immediate future. And we've also pretty much secured funding for our tournament separate from that. So none of that will take away from our current tournaments. So we just wanted to tease that a little bit, but that's not necessarily applicable to tonight. So for tonight, huge congratulations to GNR on their week number 2 win. Thank you for both teams for allowing us to come out and cast. With that, Giggle Bear, sell out on your personal shit, and we'll call it a night, man.
If you guys would be so kind as to hop over to twitch.tv/gigglebear, hit me with a follow. That would be awesome, man. Both of us are personal streamers, so if you are over there, you should hop over to Turdzergler. Except, unfortunately, this man's got a double identity. You have to go to twitch.tv/Certiva, even though his name is Turdzergler. But please go follow my man. He's really awesome. With that said, the only other thing I think I got is www.thenydus.com. for any information you guys may need, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yep, for our Plat Diamond. See you tomorrow night, guys. We got a couple announcements lined up for tomorrow, so if you like what you saw tonight, tune in tomorrow. And with that, we'll close it out. Thank you to both Team Unrivaled and Guns N' Roaches for letting us cast that. We will see you guys tomorrow.